To me, it's a formula I've been trying to adhere to as close as I can. Hello, good afternoon. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes. Tomorrow's Music Thursday. It is on. We have very special guests for tomorrow's show. Someone call me up later on and remind me to tell you about that, because it's going to be very, very exciting. We may have a very special caller on Friday as well. I've had some tempting emails. I'll tell you more of that later on. On with today's show, though. Lots and lots of stuff to get through. If you want to join us, well, I'll give you the phone number in a few minutes. So, I'll tell you what I noticed... wait for the music to finish, put me off a bit there. Well, I noticed listening to Clive Bull last night between 8 and 12. He had lots of new people. He had a guy call in who'd only just found the radio station like 20 minutes before he called in. So I'm aware there are new people listening. So I will give out the phone number in a few minutes. So, you know, go on to get ready. When did Tony Blair start wearing glasses? He's been on TV all afternoon. Now, have I just not been noticing him? But TV this afternoon, I was watching him. And he pops up and he's wearing glasses. But he's wearing the wrong kind of glasses as well. He's kind of wearing, who's that foreign man that used to manage England? Eriksson, Sven-Göran Eriksson. He's kind of wearing those glasses where it's just glass and there's no frame. A bit like Agent Chris's glasses. A pointless reference to you, dear London, is I'm guessing you've never seen the fool's face. But they're just glass glasses, okay? There's no frame involved. They're just glasses like that. What he needs is a kind of bookish, sort of black-rimmed, thick black-rimmed glasses, doesn't he? They're the cool glasses, because some glasses are cool. I don't need glasses anymore. Sorry, I've just eaten a stat load of Maltesers. For some reason, there's a box of free Maltesers. Oh, Helen. No, I don't think so. Helen's put on Chris's glasses. It's strange, isn't it? When people have got glasses, I've done this, with other people's glasses and with my own glasses, people always go, oh, look, let's try them on. Here, go on. Here, let me try. Look at me. I've got glasses on. Yeah. And they do, don't they? Let's have a go at your glasses. And I know, Chris, does it annoy you? I'm not saying that because Helen's just done it, but when you're in pubs and stuff and your mates say, let's have a go at your glasses, does it annoy you or does it make you feel part of a group?
I love it.
You can hear him chomping on Maltesers. You love it when they do that, do you?
I feel part of the group.
All right, nice side. I would have thought most people have annoyed it. But why should it annoy you? You know, what they're saying is, you've got something funny on your face, let's have a go. And that's a nice thing to say, isn't it? I think that's a nice thing to say. You know, you look weird, I want to see what it feels like to look weird. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? That's what it's there for. I don't know. 0870 90 90 973. There's the number. I gave a warning 3 minutes ago, I was giving it out, and I've given it out. If you missed it, I'll give it out again in a minute. Simple as. Anyway, yes, So, lots to talk about, and I'm going to go off on lots of tangents today. I apologise if I do that, because this should have a linear thought. But, lots of bags of Maltesers downstairs. Now, Maltesers are quite solid. If I were to chuck this packet of Maltesers full pelt at Agent Chris's stomach or face, would it hurt? Chris and I were trying this outside, and then we sort of bottled it and both ducked out of the way. So I need to know, have you ever thrown a packet of these at someone, and does it hurt them? I know it's not, you know, the biggest thing that... it's not the biggest thing we could talk about, but I'm kind of keen to know. 0870 90 90 973. I also need to talk to you about running today. I need someone who is a keen runner. I want a runner and I want a jogger to call me up today, and we need to first of all find out the difference, and I need to know, when you run, do your feet leave the ground? Okay, let's establish that once and for all. Okay, 0870 90 90 973. You can email iain@lbc.co.uk. So there we go. There's a few things that we've kicked off with. When did Tony Blair start wearing glasses? Why do people who've got glasses get upset at being called Specky Four Eyes and get upset when their friends say, let's try on your glasses? Why do people say, let's try on your glasses? Do Maltesers hurt you? And when you run, do your feet leave the ground? That's 4 or 5 things that we've just thrown out there at the start of a show. That's crazy. Kev is in the Windsor. Kev, which one of those can you answer?
Well, the Tony Blair one, if I remember correctly, I remember seeing Tony Blair wearing glasses beginning of last year, Ian.
Oh, okay, fine, there we go. Let's just write that off.
Is that okay for you?
Yep, done, excellent, thank you, good lad, nice.
Ian,
yes.
Obviously the listeners may not be aware, but I did email you yesterday, didn't I?
You certainly did.
With regard to a feature
yes.
on another radio station.
Yes.
However,
yes.
I've cross-promoted your show onto a national radio station.
You're referring, of course, to Chris O'Connell, who does, who stole my act and does the breakfast show over on another station. And you mentioned me on his show, which was very, very kind. And you want me to phone up his show and take part in his Spot a Celebrity feature.
It's called Who's Calling Christian, Iain,
okay,
and you are the celebrity. So if I'm allowed to read you the card that I printed off,
yes,
it says.
Oh God, I don't know if we're allowed to do this. Go on, do it quickly.
You have been approached by a listener on behalf of the Christian O'Connell.
All right, yeah.
So, Iain, I am asking you now.
Yes.
Would you be my chosen celebrity to take part in this feature?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'll tell you why. Because I've heard that thing, and they have people like Jack Bauer phoning in, and Roger Daltrey of The Who. So I phone up, and O'Connell is going to just take the mickey out of me.
Well, I spoke to his producer yesterday, and once again this morning, Rocky.
Yes.
You may be aware of Rocky.
I've worked with Rocky, yes.
You worked at another radio station in London, didn't you?
Yes.
That you've been back from twice?
Yeah, all right, Kev, listen.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm not going to do it. I take the point, but no, and we shouldn't really talk about them that much, for goodness sakes. This is LBC 97.3. Home of the hits. Are we home of the hits? Is that what we do? I can't remember our catchphrase. Doesn't matter. Carol is in the Dagenham. Hello, Carol.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Carol.
Iain,
yes.
The Maltesers.
You're all out of breath, aren't you?
I am.
What's wrong with you?
I'm a bit excited to speak to you again.
Oh, what again? So hang on a minute. So
I spoke to you yesterday. You cut me off when I said that you like orange peel.
Oh yes, you're one of the potty women who phoned in yesterday.
Yes, I am.
We had a lot of weird. If anyone missed the show yesterday, it was good, but it was full of fruitcakes, and I think Carol was one of them.
I am, and I've got another one for you.
Okay, lovely.
But I don't know if it hurts anyone to throw a packet of Maltesers, but I would like to know how many Maltesers you can get in your mouth in one sitting.
Oh, okay.
I can get 32 in my mouth.
32?
Yeah.
Well, there's not that many in a packet.
Oh, you have to buy a couple.
Oh, well, hang on, you can get 32, can you?
Yeah.
I reckon I could easily get, I could get 50 in.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
I could get 50 in.
You start to dribble, it's not very nice.
Well, it doesn't matter, it's on the radio, it's fine. But you can get 30. I'll tell you what we'll do.
Go on.
We'll do that after 4. Chris, we need to get some more of these. I'll stop saying Maltesers because we're probably plugging them a little bit too much than is legally allowable.
Okay.
We'll get like half a dozen packets.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll can we have another competition vote kind of thing, because that's easy to do. People want to phone in and know how many of these little chocolate balls I can shove in my mouth.
I don't think you can do more than 35.
Oh, I'll do more than 35. So, Carol, you're saying 35, are you?
Yeah,
okay.
35.
Okay, you're saying 35. Whoever gets the closest will win a book. Will win something that's in a drawer.
Okay.
Maltesers.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Okay, but
can I win something anyway, because I've already done 32?
No. Nick!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a jogger, yeah. I bought a pedometer yesterday to measure how many steps I do in a day.
Oh, that's...
I was supposed to do 10,000.
Yes.
And I jogged over Hampstead Heath, 3.25 miles on this thing.
Yeah.
It was only 6,879 steps.
Right.
And I was exhausted. I was figuring, how the hell were you supposed to do 10,000 steps in a day?
But you're supposed to do 10,000 throughout the day, not just in a 3-mile jog.
Yeah, but it's quite a lot. 10,000 is a lot.
But that means, using the stairs instead of getting lifts and, walking, getting off a bus stop.
I'm a driver, you see. I need to exercise, otherwise I'll get fat and stupid.
Well, it may be too late for one of those things to be stopped.
But sometimes I don't lift my feet off the ground, it's true. I look as if I'm jogging. All I'm really doing is moving my arms vigorously.
Do you do that kind of running? You know when you're crossing the road and you see a car coming, you go, oh, quick, move out of the way, and you start running, but you're actually moving slower than if you were walking. It's just more of a symbolic run.
I know, I think you do use more energy if you sort of wave your arms about a bit and look as if you're running, when really, probably you're only really sort of walking, really.
Okay, but the question is...
Yes.
When you run, not jogging, when you run...
Yes.
Is there a point in the run when both of your feet are off the ground?
I think there must be. I think that is the definition of running.
That's the definition of running. I was having a huge row with Chris earlier on. In fact, we were running outside LBC Towers for about 15 minutes, looking stupid. And Chris is going, no, your feet don't come off the ground, but they must do if you're running.
Yeah, because the Olympics, the walking competitions, they check to see that your feet both feet don't leave the ground, don't they?
The speed walking. Nick, thank you for that. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Alan Joyce.
And we're still with problems south east of town.
Maltesers running at her mouth. I don't think I can do more than 30, actually, thinking about it. 'Cause I think that's going to be slightly uncomfortable. I don't even like them that much. They're all right. I've had 4 packets already today. So that's bad.
I'll help you.
What? By putting them in your mouth at the same time?
No, I'll help you put them in your mouth.
Oh dear, London, excuse me. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. And also, I need to find out, I was genuinely having a row with Chris. When you run, of course your feet lift the ground. At some point, you are not touching the ground. That's the definition of a run. He doesn't believe that. So we were outside, and I was showing him jogging. I was showing him that speed walking, which is the gayest walk. Have you ever seen people who speed walk? Sometimes you see them around Regent's Park and things like that, and it's just... Oh, it's awful. And it's an uncomfortable walk because your buttocks just wiggle up and down, you know. 0870 90 90 973. If you're a runner and you can just prove to me that your feet leave the ground when you're running. Angie.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Angie.
I've only been listening to LBC for 3 weeks. I found it by accident.
Okay. When you say how did that accident happen?
I don't know, I pressed the right button.
Oh, fantastic. Well, there you go.
It beats watching the television.
Well, yes, it does at this time of day.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, I think you get 48.
Oh, there we go. You're going for the thing. Okay, so 48 in the mouth at one go. I don't think I'm going to get more than 20, to be honest, because my mouth...
If that lady on the phone can get the amount she can get in,
yeah,
you can get 48 in.
Without being rude to Carol, I think she had a big gob. Do you know what I mean?
Oh!
She seemed... No, but I just got the impression that she had a really big mouth that was just, it didn't shut up at all.
Well, drink some water before you swallow them. Don't swallow them. Just get them in your mouth.
Well, can I say, people listening at home, don't try this because you might choke.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's we'll have a go. Okay, Angie, you're on the list. We'll keep your details, and if you win, I won't get 48. Oh, by the way, coming up in just over an hour's time, you can hear what happens when I met a guy called Martin for 22 minutes and offered him the opportunity to buy me a drink in a feature that we have been doing regularly. Kelvin is in the Wembley.
How you doing, Ian?
I'm all right, Kelvin, actually, yes.
You wanted to know if you could hurt someone with a Malteser or Maltesers.
Yes.
Don't know if you can do it with a Malteser, but when I was younger,
yes,
I knocked somebody out with a Rolo.
Oh,
blimey. And it was just a one Rolo as well.
What did you do?
What it was hanging around the train station like you do with teenagers, and we're eating these Rolos, and the lad turned up who we didn't like.
Yes.
And he's standing there chatting one of the other lads, and I said, watch this, so I'm going to get him in with this Rolo.
Yes.
So I've got this Rolo, I've launched it as hard as I could.
Oh, Calvin.
As I've thrown it,
yes,
my mates has run in front, and it's hit him in the temple, and he's gone straight down, like he'd been shot.
What?
We ran over to him, he's laying on the floor, and within about 10 seconds of this Rolo hitting him, he had a big lump on his temple, and he actually had a circle mark where the Rolo had hit him.
Right, Kelvin, are you in any way bionic at all?
No, Ian.
Okay.
It was just clear. It looked like someone had shot him, literally. He was running, and the next minute he was on the floor, and then he had
Well, can I just say, we do not condone the use of any chocolate or confectionery as weapons, except in self-defence, even then it's probably wrong. But Kelvin, you're a very, very naughty person. And was he actually knocked out?
For about 2 minutes. He actually come round, his eyes were quite glazed over. And,
blimey.
You know, we were quite worried. But the other thing, you cut me off yesterday before I could get the chance to mention something else to you.
Oh, yeah, go on.
You was going on about having Cole Kennedy on Music Thursday.
Oh, yes.
A couple of years ago, my son played a football tournament in Butlins.
This is Carl Kennedy from Neighbours, by the way, who we're trying to get on, because he does country music, and we're trying to get him on the show.
Yeah, my son played in a football tournament in Butlins in Bognor.
Yes.
And he was the live act on the Saturday night on the main stage. And you don't want him on a Music Thursday.
No, don't say that. We sent him emails and everything. Wait, was he rubbish?
Yeah, he was. But the funny thing is, he had young girls and some mums going at the side of the stage afterwards.
Yeah.
And he was giving them copies of his album, and he was signing them for him.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him and thought, how sad he is.
Oh no, Kelvin! No, I'm sure Carl Kennedy or whatever his real name is, Alan something, is excellent. Hey, guess who we've got coming on tomorrow?
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, we've got Paul McCartney coming in.
No, you haven't.
No, we haven't at all. But for a second, people were in the world going, "What? He's got McCartney coming." No, we've got. Have you seen my new favourite show at the moment? Is a thing on MTV, and they show it on Channel 4 as well. I think I don't know how that happens. How a show can be on 2 channels at once. But Totally Boy Band. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it. No, I've heard about it.
There's been posters everywhere. It's genius. It's where they get 5 members of different boy bands. So they got a guy from Steps, a guy from S Club 7, a bloke from New Kids on the Block, a 911, and Dane Bowers, and they try and make the super boy band. And it's the TV show is the funniest thing I've seen, man. It's genius.
I bet they sound good.
Well, they're coming in tomorrow, so we'll find out.
Are they seriously?
Yeah, they're coming in.
All of them?
Well, all except for the guy from Steps, because they got together and they sacked him.
Did they?
They sacked Lee Latchford-Evans for being really lazy and rubbish and not being able to sing.
So you've got 4 of them coming in tomorrow?
We've got 4 of them coming in tomorrow.
I'll make sure I listen to that.
Excellent stuff. It's going to be... Chris, do we know what time the Upper Street, is that their name? Do we know what time they're coming in tomorrow?
3:30.
Excellent stuff. Very, very exciting. If you've not seen it, they show it on MTV all the time and they have recaps. It's probably on this afternoon about 5:30. I don't mind you bunking off to go and watch a bit of Totally Boy Band. And just catching up with the story. It's genius. What a great idea. You just get members of boy bands to make the super boy band called Upper Street. There's a brilliant bit in it. They're called Upper Street. And they have like 2 weeks to come up with a name. And they can't come up with a name. And there's a brilliant bit, if I've got it on my Sky Plus, I'm going to tape it off and bring it in, where Dane Bowers, they choose the name Upper Street, and Dane Bowers is going to the manager, yeah, like, we're gonna call ourselves Upper Street because, it's like, that's like where we live. And because what it's saying is, like, we're like the Upper Street. It actually says that. It's beautiful, and the song is fantastic. The single they've got out is superb. So they're going to be in tomorrow. So that's very, very exciting. Paul is in Chingford.
Hello, mate. How are you?
You're all right, aren't you? Giggling away there like a loon.
It's just that name up the street. It just does it to me every time.
It's great, isn't it?
North London boys, no.
Oh man, I'm excited. Anyway, yes. What can I do for you, Paul?
Yeah, my sister-in-law, absolute legend in the small geezer business.
Excuse me?
Small geezers, Maltesers.
Oh, right. Is that they're called small...
Yeah, small geezers. Where you been?
Yeah, okay, I've never heard that.
No? Oh, not chocolates, they're small geezers.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
She can fit 38 in, starts to dribble a little bit,
yes,
but she does it at 39,000 feet.
She does what?
She does it at 39,000 feet. We can only get her to do it when we're on the aeroplane.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's one of those things. You know when you're bored?
Yes.
You're flying somewhere and you're bored. Carl, the kids go, oh, come on, Mum, see how many you can get in today?
Yes.
And off she goes.
She can get... Hang on, I'm confused. She can get 64,000 Maltesers in her mouth. Is that what you said? I missed a bit.
She can get 38 Maltesers.
When she's 64,000 feet up in the air.
At 39,000
I've got you.
Feet.
How many do you reckon I can get in there?
It's a tough one, but it's the dribbling bit, mate, that gets you.
Really?
Yeah, it is the dribbling bit.
Mm.
You know, once you get to the 30s, you start to dribble and you start to gag.
Yeah, all right, steady on, mate.
It's good. It's have a crack. I would go to you about 31, 32.
31. So you think I'm going to do less than your wife?
Not my wife, my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law. Paul, I do apologise. We will find out more of your votes after this.
Wouldn't it be good if you...
Hang on, I was doing this now. Later on, after 4 o'clock, I will shove as many chocolates in my mouth as I can. If you want to have a guess at how many that will be, 0870 9090 973, and we'll give, like, some chocolates to you for getting it right. Be like 1 bag. Or something, like that. Also, I need to speak to runners and joggers. Do your feet leave the ground when you run? Of course they must do. That's what defines a run. A jog, your feet are on the ground. A speed walk, your feet have to be on the ground. That's part of the rules. But when you're running, surely, with every step, you rise off of the ground. 0870 9090 973. Phone me up and support me, please. Here's the news. Go, how many Maltesers can I get in my mouth? When you run, your feet leave the ground, don't they? Obviously. Of course they do. And do people still do speed walking? That was big, I think, in the mid-90s, maybe even a little bit earlier. Probably a bit earlier than that, actually. And it's where you sort of walk along, but your buttocks sort of ride up and down, and it just looks ridiculous. But it's better for you than walking, but not as strenuous as running. What? What's the point in that? Do people? It was an Olympic sport, wasn't it, for a while, Philip?
Yes, it was actually. Speed walking was featured in a very funny film, Norman Wisdom: One Good Turn.
What?
In which he walks to Brighton.
Speed walking was around in the 40s?
Oh, no, in the 50s. Well, I think yes, I think it was.
Really?
I mean, I didn't do much in the 40s speed walking, but I know it was around the 50s, because you used to see them coming through Croydon, speed walking to Brighton.
Really?
Yes. And as I said, this film with Norman Wisdom, he ends up in part of the film actually speed walking to Brighton, and he wins the race.
But, was it funny, though? Because as we all know, Norman Wisdom is not funny.
No, this particular film, section of the film is hilarious.
Okay, well...
I won't go into details, but it involves having a wasp going up your trousers.
Oh, I see,
yes. Ding-dang. Yeah. The reason I rang Ian...
Yes.
I was out today, went down to IKEA, the tall tower place in Croydon, and they're putting new signs up on the tram station, so I suspect, well, a guy told me they were, sponsored tram stops.
Sponsored tram stops?
Yes, so you could have your name on a tram stop.
And you were wondering which of our listeners would like to sponsor a tram?
Well, no, it's on the station. You sponsor a station.
Oh, really?
So you could have, LBC could sponsor one in Croydon.
They could do. They won't. Maybe Clive Bull should sponsor one, because I know he's very big in Croydon.
Yes, and all the celebrities from Croydon could go down there and we could unveil it.
Yes.
And I wonder where would you like your name on a tram stop, or...
do you know what? I've often thought, sometimes, this is true, sometimes you see, roundabouts.
Yes.
And it says, if you want to sponsor this roundabout, then phone this number and you can sponsor it.
Oh, wow.
You don't have, little, flowers and sometimes, and these signs saying, this roundabout is sponsored by such and such, if you'd like to sponsor it. I've often thought of sponsoring a roundabout.
Oh, what a great idea.
In the style of, in about 1980, John Lennon and Yoko Ono did those big posters in New York saying, war is over, if you want it. I thought of doing something like that. But not quite as symbolic or as bold a statement, but just like having a nice little statement on a roundabout.
It's a wonderful idea. I mean, in Brighton, they have the names of famous people who live in Brighton on the buses.
Really?
Yes. You go down to Brighton, and you'll see the names of people. I think Dora Bryan's got her name on a bus.
That won't mean anything to the people listening to this show, because they're not all 90 years old.
No, but I mean, you could adapt it. I mean, Chris could have one, I expect Chris would like a bus in Wales, wouldn't he?
He'd like something in Wales, yes, but I don't know if it would be a bus. How much does it cost, do you reckon?
I did phone them up, but they said they'd get back to me, but they haven't been back to me yet. But, as I say, it's like having a plank of wood on Southend Pier.
To sponsor a roundabout?
Well, no, but you can have a plank of wood on Southend Pier.
I know you can, yes, I've seen it. I've seen it on a pier in, what am I thinking of? I think I'm thinking of Poole, but I might be wrong.
Oh, right. It's good. I mean, you'd be there you'd be there years and years and years and years, wouldn't it?
Philip, it's an idea. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, how many Maltesers do you think I can shove in my mouth? He's gone. What happened there? Kim.
Hello.
Hello, Kim.
I think you can fit in 24 because I remember you saying don't think you can get anywhere near 38, so I'm going to just go with my lucky number and I think it'll be 24.
Why is 24 your lucky number?
I've no idea. It's just everyone's got normal, 7, 9, really boring, and I was like, it's different, and it just looks nice. I think it looks a nice-looking number. If you can get that.
If what?
If you can get that, a good-looking number.
Well, yeah, how does 24 look good?
I don't know, the 2 and the 4 just look nice together.
No, I tell you what, look, a good-looking number is 88.
88, why? Oh, I can think of another one, but it might be too rude.
You just said why? You come up with 24 and you're asking me why 88 looks good? Because
you said.
It's so symmetrical.
What about 69?
Make your own jokes at home, please. And then don't tell them to me. Junior. Hello, Junior.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to impose some restrictions on you.
Oh, what?
On your small geezer attempt.
Okay, lovely, yes. What restrictions would you like to impose?
Going with your first estimate of 50.
Yeah. that ain't happening now I've thought about it.
I'd like you to have all 50 in your hand at once.
What?
And then pop the whole lot in one go, not giving you any opportunity for them to melt in your mouth and the honeycomb to melt.
But they'll melt.
You'll have a true estimate as opposed to your.
But they'll melt it. They'll melt in my hand, won't they?
Oh no! They're all put in your hand at once, and you pop it at once.
Well, you can't put. First of all, I couldn't fit 50 in my hand.
You're a tall fellow.
How can you can't? My mouth isn't wide enough to squeeze 50 small geezers in at the same time.
Well, that's the rules.
Well, no, that's the rules that you've come up with.
Well, unless you want Chris to pop them in one by one.
I want to lie on the floor with my mouth open and Chris just to drop them in slowly.
Drop them in slowly?
Yeah.
Ah, but then that's cheating, because they'll melt.
How is it cheating? It's not cheating it's only cheating in Junior's world.
No, it's cheating in Ian's
Is there a shop called
in
Junior's?
the real world.
Yes. That's the only restriction you're imposing, is it, Junior?
Yes,
well,
and I want to be there when this challenge takes place.
Well, can you be here in 25 minutes?
No, I'll meet you at Gray's in Cricklewood, where I saw you the last time, and you're looking very miserable in that tiny car of yours.
You're insane, you know that, don't you? Good day. He was bonkers. No, I will not be putting them all in at once, for goodness sakes. Hey, do people still join fan clubs? I was thinking about this on my drive home last night for some reason. Maybe you can help me on this, Tallulah. I was driving home last night, and when I was really young, when I was about 12, I was a member of the Bruce Lee fan club. And then when I was a bit older, I joined a Monkeys fan club, and then I joined a Beach Boys fan club. And what it meant was you sent like £6.50, £8.50, it was always something £50 a year off to this place, and you'd get 4 sort of newsletters. You get some photocopied autographs, a key ring, and maybe a badge to sew onto your jacket. But with the internet, I can't believe there are any fan clubs in the traditional sense still running.
I don't think so.
They can't be, because you can get... The thing about the fan club was you'd find out information about the bands, like when they were... If it was a band, about when they were touring, or how to maybe even buy slightly hooky merchandise you couldn't get anywhere else, or just interesting lost interviews and stuff like that. But all of that stuff is available on the internet for free. So I cannot believe that people would write a cheque or a postal order and send it off to someone and expect to get a newsletter.
They probably ask you for postage. What's that, or whatever?
Postage is when you post something.
No, they probably say, what is the what's it called? What did you say?
What?
Postal order. Yeah.
Sorry?
I say most of the kids who used to go to the fan clubs, they will ask you, what is a postal order, because they haven't got a clue.
Do you know what? I'm still not sure what a postal order is, as I've never used one before in my life. I know it's like a cheque from the post office, but you have to pay for it or something.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? Well, why not just... In the old days, lots of people didn't have chequebooks, so they would get postal orders.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, if anyone is a member of a fan club, 0870 90 90 973. I just can't believe that people do. I'd like to think they are still running, because fan clubs are generally either run by slightly geeky blokes or slightly, odd, vacant girls that just are a little bit away with the fairies. So I hope they are still running. I was a member of fan clubs in America. Now, that was exciting, and you had to get an international money order.
I once won the fan club for my brother.
Oh, did you?
I did answer fan post.
And did you get a lot of freaks? Because he's in like a rock band. Did you get a lot of freaks writing?
Most of the time, sweet.
Sweet?
Very sweet little saying, oh, I love you, and I love you, can I have an autograph, and blah, blah, blah.
Now, did he ever do autographs, or did you just do a photocopy thing?
No, actually, there was a lot of posts from Japan. They sent postal orders.
The Japanese, and it's not racist to say this, they're crazy, man. They
are sweet.
They love anything. If it's got rock and it looks vaguely Western, you're a hit in Japan. You're big in Japan tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Tallulah, what can I do for you?
I about walking, you hit the nail.
Calm down. Come on, deep breaths.
Yeah. Okay. My buddy, he walks a lot. He doesn't fly very much. He mostly walks. Yep. And when he walks, I always thought, that looks so gay. And earlier you said that fast walkers, they look very gay.
Well, have you seen this speed walking? It's an odd look, just because so much concentration. I was doing it downstairs, and you have to concentrate a lot. So and if you lift, if at any point your both feet lift up, and that's considered running, and if it's a competitive race, you're disqualified for cheating. But you have to concentrate so hard, and it's the top of your body, it remains kind of still, while your legs and your buttocks are just working overtime.
And that's exactly what the book that.
Uh-huh.
They have something really in common there.
I didn't get any of that, but I'm sure it was very perceptive. Tallulah, thank you very much for that. Oh, blimey, I've suddenly got a load of emails. I'll go through those in a minute, shall I? Someone's told me how to sponsor a roundabout. We'll have a look at that. Maybe we could sponsor a roundabout, Chris. Maybe that's what we need to do to save this mess. I don't know. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Jonathan, are you in a fan club?
No, I was years ago. Yeah, I used to be in the Beatles fan club.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of them, yes.
And I got a badge. I got an old badge back. You get badges. I used to wear them on my jacket.
Were you in the Beatles fan club in the 60s when they sent out those Christmas records?
No, it was in the 70s, I think. It would have been early 70s for me.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I've just given away. Well, I actually rang to guess how many confections. See, how did I do that well? How many confections you can pop into your mouth?
OK, how many confections? I'm regretting it now, because I've had 3 packets already, and I feel really sick.
Oh, you're joking?
No, I don't feel great.
Oh, no. Well, don't, because that's going to affect... Oh, no, I'm glad you told me, because now I can give a lesser figure, you see.
Oh, well, no, but it's still... I'm still going to be able to do the do, like Betty Boo. How many do you think?
Well, I reckon the girl with the big gob, I reckon you could beat her. Hello?
Right, that's not a number, Jonathan. I need numbers. Come on.
Oh, right, okay. Numbers. She said 35, didn't she? I'm going to go for 40, the big one.
40. Excellent, Jonathan. Well, hang on. You won the last competition, Agent Chris's press-ups.
No, I understand. If I win, I will give it to...
No.
Pardon?
No, if you win, it's yours.
Oh, all right. If I win, I'll have it.
There we go. Good lad. Thanks very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. Time now to get the latest LBC 97 with your travel news with Alan Joyce.
And in Farnborough, south-east of town, the A21 Farnborough...
Winter is just around the corner. Do you or any of your family suffer from serious asthma, diabetes, immune system problems, or have problems with your heart, lungs or kidneys? If you do, then you might need a flu jab. Go to our website, and we all know the website address by now, don't we?
The www.
.lbc.co.uk for all the details of how to get a flu jab for free. If you've one of these health problems and you get flu, then it could turn into something more serious. So, do yourself a favour and get a flu jab. Go to
the
www.lbc.co.uk to find out how. Now, we've had a brilliant email from a fella that claims to know Dr. Carl Kennedy, a.k.a. Alan Fletcher. He's playing a gig at the Islington Academy on the 12th of December. They're coming to London to film Neighbours in London in November. How do I get a part, and my producer agent Chris, on Neighbours? Line 2, how do you think we should try and get a part on Neighbours?
Shuck-high.
Yeah, that may help, but I don't know if that would be the best thing we could do. And that's James who's emailed that, so thank you very much, James. And I could get a small roundabout for £2,000. Not bad going. 0870 90 90 973. How many Maltesers can I shove in my mouth? When you run, do your feet come off the ground? And is anyone actually still a member of a real fan club? Not an online one. That doesn't count, but one where you have to write a cheque and you get things through the post. Jim is in the Sig Cup. Hello, Jim.
Oh, hello, Ian. Yeah.
Jim, I can't hear you. Your phone's breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you there.
Okay.
Don't move. Well, but say something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a member of U2 fan club when it was in paper format.
Yes.
But I'm still a member, and they've gone all internet-wise, as it were, U2.com, and it's an excellent fan club. It really is good.
But internet fan clubs, they're not the same thing, really, because you just log... I mean, anyone can log on. Do you have to pay to be a member?
You do.
Oh.
The thing about it is that because U2 tickets are, obviously, they're very, very difficult to get hold of.
Well...
If you're a fan and you're a paid-up member, then you can actually get stand-in tickets, whereas anyone else can't really, and you pay over the odds for them
if you weren't a member.
Now, are they? I know that. Yes, I do know that fan clubs elect their members quite often get like front row tickets. I had front row tickets to see all 4 Monkeys, and then I had to sell them because I was in another country. But you can get tickets to see U2, can't you?
Oh, it's really difficult. It really is very, very difficult.
But they play to like 60,000 people a night. It can't be that difficult.
Oh no, it is. They go really, really quick. But the problem is it's not. It's probably not general sort of fans that buy them up. It's all the Ticketmaster and all the rest of them. All the tickets.
Yeah, but then Ticketmaster sells them. They don't just buy them and keep them.
But then to get a ticket from Ticketmaster is really, really difficult for you to do. Very, very difficult. All the phones are rammed and.
You just phone up.
Not there.
Okay.
No, it's tricky.
But why would they make it tricky to buy tickets? I don't.
So many people want to see you too.
Do they want to see them now?
What, right now?
They're a bit past it, aren't they?
What are you talking about? It's you too.
Yeah, but I mean, what was that song they did? Desire's quite a good song, but the rest of it.
Oh no! And you like the Monkeys?
Yeah, the greatest. Hey, I do like the Monkeys, and I know for a fact that when U2 were touring the States in the late 80s, they would check into hotels and they would use the Monkeys' names as pseudonyms, but they were getting more attention than when they used their own names, so they went back to using their own names.
Well, I actually met Mickey DeLenz when I was 13.
And we'll leave that there. That's good. You see, it all links up. Everything links up. Do people still like U2? I can't get. I believe it's difficult to get tickets for them. You can get a ticket for U2 easier than you'd want to, surely. But thank you very much for that. Good lad. Rich is in Catford. Hello, Rich.
Hiya. How you doing? All right.
Do you know what? I'm really, really, really tired. I've had a busy morning.
I wouldn't put more than first things first.
Okay.
Don't drop Maltesers into your mouth from my height, because that is really dangerous.
That's a good point. Thank you. Well made.
Choke.
Yes.
I've personally put 60 in my mouth at once.
Jeez, you're having a laugh, aren't you?
No, I did 60 at once. Not so long. Actually, just before I called you, but I nearly choked on them. So.
Well, you did 60 just now.
I did 60 just now. I feel quite ill, actually.
I don't believe you.
I did. I did. I phoned up with him in my mouth, but they took too long ringing back, so I swallowed half of them and spat the rest out.
For goodness sakes.
But you two are rubbish, and you run with your feet in the air.
Yes.
And 24 is a nice-looking number.
Okay, Rich, there you go. He's ticked every box. For some reason it's come up, what's a nice-looking number? Can I just say that the things about Tony Blair wearing glasses, the jogging and the fan clubs, Chris and I spent hours working up these. And yet, all people are doing is phoning in saying, I reckon he'll get 36 in his mouth. That's it. That's all people are phoning up, which is fine. I can't believe it makes the most exciting listening. But if you want to, call up about pretty much anything, 0870 90 90 973. Did you hear Clive's show last night, Chris? There's a very odd bit where he didn't have any calls, or he had very few calls, and so just kind of like this is weird. I'm a big fan of Clive's show, 8 till 12, Mondays to Thursdays, and he gets a lot of freaks come on. But, because no one else called in, Uber freaks came on. Just people that were crawling out of the woodwork that would never normally even make it onto this show, suddenly found a new home on Clive's show last night. It was very odd. I don't know if it's because Bob was was ill, or what the situation was, but they're just weird people calling him. Here's Verinda.
Right. Let me guess how many Maltesers you can get in your mouth.
Go on then.
Right. 27.
You're saying 27?
Yeah.
Is that a nice-looking number?
No. I like 35.
Thanks.
Meet Careful Kev.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
He's very careful with money.
I can make one.
Sid Heath.
Hello.
Hello. You're out of breath.
I'm just out for a run at the moment.
Oh, okay. Oh, steady on.
But I've discovered that it's really difficult to run with your feet off the ground.
With your feet off the ground?
Yeah.
But your feet have to leave the ground.
But they just kind of leave, they always have done a couple of inches and then gone back down again.
That's it. That's it. But they're both feet are off the ground, though. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying that now, but it's really hard.
Okay, right. Just stop moving. Stop moving and stand still.
Yeah.
Now I want you to walk. Okay, just walk at a normal pace.
Yeah.
And your feet are on the ground, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Now just jog. Just jog. Nothing too strenuous. Nothing too fast. Oh, and look, your feet are still on the ground, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Now do a massive sprint and really take big strides.
All right, hold on. Yeah.
And your feet are off the ground, only for a millisecond, but they're off the ground.
Yeah, they are off the ground, but it means that I'm using different muscles that I didn't know I had before.
Well, in that case, I've helped you, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Would you like to thank me now?
Yeah, I would. Because the thing is, my calf muscles are just getting too kind of firm and muscly.
Oh, God.
And I think that's what's gone wrong, is that I've been doing it the wrong way around.
You've not learnt how to run properly. Of course your feet have to leave the ground.
I know, nobody's ever told me how to run.
Melissa, how long are you going to be running for?
What, you mean this afternoon?
Well...
Or in my life?
Yeah, no, just this afternoon would do.
Well, normally I would do like another 25 minutes, but this is much more tiring to run like this, so it might not be that long.
There you go. You see, I'm running at the moment, not right now, obviously, that would be insane. And I just can't do more than 20 minutes before I get absolutely knackered and have to go home and go to bed.
Yeah, it does start off like that, but you have to keep practicing.
But I think it's because because I'm running properly.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah.
That could be it.
No, that's the reason, because I can run for, 40 minutes in the sort of really properly running kind of way.
Melissa, I'm glad to have helped you learn how to run.
That's okay. By the way, I think you're only going to get 19 in your mouth.
You could be right. We'll put you on the list. Thank you very much. You're saying 19. We're seeing how many Maltesers I can get in my mouth. I actually feel nauseous already. Ooh, are you all right there, Brendan?
Hello, mate, yeah.
You having a little cough?
Who's that? Is that Ian?
Yeah, you're on the radio, isn't it?
Hello, mate. All right, no, just said me, mate. I reckon you do 27 in them Maltesers.
All right, we've had 27 already. I need another number.
29 then.
Well, what? This happened last time. Why have you gone up by 2?
What?
Why? You said 27. Why do you suddenly think 29 and not 28?
Oh, I don't know. I think you're going to put a big effort in, mate.
Listen, man, I'm going to do it for the boys. I'm going to put in a massive effort, but I suspect this could be the first time that a radio presenter has chundered live on the wireless.
That's right, mate. You will. Oh, it's so noisy. Hang on, I'm moving.
Whoa,
yeah. No, I reckon you will. I don't think your gob is as big as that bird's gob, but...
Yes. Brendan, excellent. Thank you. That's my listener there. That's my listener was... exemplified there in Brendan. Okay, there we go. 0870 9090 973. We'll be doing that a bit later on if you want to call in. And I can't believe you ask people to phone in with a number, and that gets more calls than anything. If you have been or are a member of a fan club, you can give me a call. 0870 9090 973. And you know those quiz shows they show on the TV? I think Caroline Faraday does one, like Quizmania and Quiz Call and Quiz Nuts and Quiz Monkey and all that. Do you actually stay up and watch those as though they're a TV programme? 0870 9090 973. Yes. So, later on in the show, I will be putting as many Maltesers in my mouth as I can. Talking about fan clubs, do they still... What I want to know is, what I'm guessing doesn't happen is, are there still fan clubs that you send off a cheque to and they send you newsletters through the post? 0870 9090 973. I think we finally... come to a conclusion about running, and that your feet have to leave the ground when you run. Of course they do. It's I'm doing it with my arms. That proves nothing, just making a movement like that. And does anybody actually watch those through-the-night quiz shows for entertainment? I guess I can understand you calling in. I've called in myself. You won't get through to the ITV one because there are too many callers, but you can get through onto the ones on the other channels with a few calls. I've been onto... a lot of them saying, is it Ghostbusters 2? Line 6, have you ever called in to any of those shows?
Yes.
And what happened?
What's all this for the numbers then?
What?
What's all this for the numbers?
What numbers?
Well, ring up with your number.
Oh, we were asking how many Maltesers will I get in my mouth?
69. What on earth?
Okay, excellent. Well done there. Thank you. But actually watch these programmes as entertainment. Just go, do you know what, I'm going to... Does anyone tape them? Do you tape the mint? I mean, I'm not knocking them at all, I think they're cracking and they do a good job and there's pretty people presenting it and it's, it's what it is. But would you... Sky Plus, the Mint, or Quizmania, or Quiz Monkey? My favourite is Quiz Monkey. 0870 9090 973. Terry...
Ian, afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Terence.
Thanks for taking my call. First of all, I'd like to say you really make my afternoon, but you get me in trouble because I'm a lorry driver.
Uh-oh.
And when I get to a collection or a delivery, I don't want to get out because I'm still listening.
Good, let the lad... What stuff are you delivering?
Everything. I deliver everything.
Let the lads there unload it, for God's sake.
Well, I'm training them, but I've not got them all in that way at the moment.
When I used to work at B-Jams, and the worst thing in the world, the worst job in the world, was having to unload the frozen food and you have to get one of those pallet trucks and pull the pallets off, and then, oh man!
Well, I do all that stuff, but it's all dry stuff, so it's not cold.
Okay.
Ian, can I talk to you about two things?
You certainly can.
The first thing, this Malteser jobby.
Yes.
We actually done this the other night, me and my girlfriend.
Oh, go on. Right, bored, were you?
Well, yeah, it's actually, well, it's all right if we were smoking, so I won't go into it too much.
What?
I managed to get 12, but she managed to get 28.
You only got 12 in there?
12, and I started to gag, but she got 28. I was quite impressed with that.
Yes, you would be, I suppose. Okay, how many do you think I can do?
I'd be impressed if you could do more than 28.
Okay, well, so I'll put you down for 28, and we'll see. There'll be a rubbish prize at the end of this for someone.
Okay. The other thing, Ian.
Yes.
I've been listening to you from day one. Quite a few months ago, you was taken off the air for a day or something. Something happened. I don't know what it was.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And they was having a thing about films. What would be a film appropriate for like a man and a boy to watch together? Can you remember that?
I was doing that?
Well, no, the guy that was took over.
Oh,
from the
when people take over me for the day, I don't listen. I'm off partying and living la vida loca. I was probably drunk in a ditch somewhere.
Right, well, I thought you got your wrist slapped and you was taken off for the day. Can you remember?
I do remember exactly what happened, yes.
Right, well, the film I come up with, I know you're not interested now, but the film I come up with...
Hang on a minute. Let me get this straight, Terry. You're calling in to talk about a topic that I didn't do a few months ago that someone else did when I had been taken off air for being naughty.
You got it, yeah.
Brilliant, away you go, sounds cracking.
I thought of a film.
Brilliant, it's taken you, 5 months? Okay, well, what is it?
No, you ever tried to get through to yourself? It's impossible.
Is it impossible?
It's impossible, you're that popular.
Okay.
Right, the film, Legends of the Fall.
Yes, Legends of the Fall, and that will be good. Why would that be good for a boy and a father to watch?
No, a boy and his girlfriend.
Oh, a boy and his girlfriend to watch?
Yeah, where you gone? You sound really distant now.
I'm just getting something. Hang on a minute. Carry on. Why would that be good for a boy and his girlfriend to watch?
Right, because it had Brad Pitt in it for the girls.
Right.
And it had war and shooting in it for the boys.
Well, I was going to phone up the radio show and show you how easy it is to get on, but someone's going to nick my phone. Can you believe that? Where's that gone? Oh, hang on a minute. Here it is. I'm not listening to you, Terry. What are you banging on about?
Oh, I don't know now. I've lost my bloody plot.
Okay, well, yeah, I think you have. Terry, thank you for that. He was calling in to talk about a topic that I'd never done, because it was unbelievable. Anyway, Steve is in Bolton. Hello, Steve.
Hiya.
Hello, Steve.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
I'm on the air?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you would like to buy a secret number, because you're going on about numbers all night.
Yes, it's certainly an idea. Yeah, what number is it?
No, you've got to guess.
Is it 6?
No.
Is it higher or lower than 6?
It's higher.
Is it 5?
No.
Hang on 1 second. Yeah, line 9, you're on the air. See, it's me. It's easy to get through. I phoned up the show while I'm on the air, so that fella was talking out of his backside. Anyway, Steve, what are you talking about? Steve?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What number is it?
It's 10, but you've got to guess.
Is it 10?
How did you guess? Mum, he's doing it again! He's ripped me off!
Right, that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened, isn't it? It's easy to phone up. I don't know what that dude was on about. I've knackered the phones now. Let's, Andy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Ian.
Lovely, okay.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just proved to Terry, you said it took him 5 months to get through. I got through whilst I was on the radio.
Well, I think he's been smoking too much, mate, to be honest.
Yes, Marlboro Lights, of course. Nothing
definitely.
else. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, I was wondering if you'd like to be Mayor of London.
Well, you offering?
Well, he can't be any worse than the guy we got at the moment. He don't listen to anyone, does he?
Well, hang on a minute. This is borderline politics, but I think, what has he done that's so bad?
Well, he doesn't listen to anyone on the consultations that he wastes all our millions of pounds.
Okay, but what has he, apart from not listening to people, in your opinion, what has he done that's bad?
Looking the way he does, probably.
What, just he looks bad?
Just he looks bad.
If that's all he's done wrong, Andy, that's pretty good going, isn't it?
I don't know, he looks pretty bad.
Oh, man, you should be on Question Time. You're fantastic. But is that the only thing he's done wrong?
No, probably not. He's...
Yeah. You've not really thought this through, have you, Andy?
Well, to be honest, Ian, has anybody?
Well, I don't know. You're the one that's phoned up to criticise him.
But you're such a star, I've got to ring up, you know?
What?
You make me afternoon.
But ring up and say what?
Well, you know when you sponsor a roundabout, couldn't you put the Mayor of London is a beep, beep, beep?
But I think I think he's all right.
You think he's all right?
I think he looks fine. Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that was the politics for the day. What the hell was that last 12 minutes about? Okay, we'll make some sense in a few moments. 0870 9090 973. Iain at lbc.co.uk. More of your calls after this.
We needed a bigger office, but we didn't have the time.
Here we go. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Maltesers running Tony Blair's Glasses fan clubs. Oh, and watching those quiz programmes through the night. Does anyone actually watch them as entertainment? But they used to show films and programmes on ITV through the night, and now they show that, which is fine. I'm not in any way knocking it. I think, I know Caroline's on one, and it's all good stuff. But do you actually watch them? Surely you only watch them if you're going to play them and phone up. William is in Kingsway.
All singing and dancing here.
Hello, William.
I thought it was hard to get on the show, mate. I dialed straight in.
Well, exactly. That fellow was talking nonsense.
Maybe you just don't like him.
There is a... do you know what's just happened to me?
Coming in.
This is the second time this has happened in 3 days. My left ear has gone completely deaf.
Eh?
Yes. Nearly. I nearly fell for it. My left ear has gone completely.
Good for you, mate.
Well, no, it's not. It happened when I had this... I had a meeting on Monday.
Try some earwigs. Clean out your ears.
Yeah, well, I might do, but my left ear... It's coming back now, but my left ear is just completely gone. Isn't that odd?
Do you wear headphones all the time?
I do. Well, not all of the time, obviously. That would be crazy, but I wear them when I'm doing the wireless show.
Well, it must get a bit sweaty then, mate, in your ears or something.
They do get a bit sweaty, and the thing is, we all have communal headphones. So all the presenters use the same headphones, apart from Gary King, who brings in his own.
What a weirdo.
What a weirdo that guy
What's the matter? Is he trying to say you all get infected or something?
I think he's trying to say that we'll all get infected or something, definitely. Is Gary King back tonight? Is he better now?
Yes.
He's back tonight at 7 o'clock with the big quiz, so that's good news for Gary King fans.
I suppose if you want to get ear infection, it's a bit strange bringing your own headphones in.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of him.
Not unless they're really expensive ones.
They're quite expensive, I think. He's a bit like that. He likes bringing his own... If he could bring in his own microphone, if it wasn't too much hassle to set it up, he would do that.
Do you use expensive or do you use cheap ones?
Use what?
Expensive microphones on
the microphones here are, what, I don't know, £1,000 each or something ridiculous like that, £1,000 each. And there's 6, 7 in front of me? 6 of these things in front of me. That's £6,000.
What? What are you making a speech or something?
Well, I don't know why. They've never used 6. Yes, they might... hey, we've got the Upper Street coming in tomorrow from Totally Boy Band.
Don't know who they are.
No, I didn't think you would, but I just thought I'd throw it in.
You tried, didn't you? Yeah, you're trying to catch me out as usual.
No, but it means we're going to be using 5 mics tomorrow. So that's interesting for all you mic fans out there.
Right,
William, was there... I'm struggling to make this entertaining. Was there a point to your call?
The point is, I've gone straight away, mate, so I don't know what's going on there.
Good lad. Esther.
Sorry, I've had the wrong number. I want Essex.
You want sex?
I wanted Essex.
Oh, no, David Essex?
Yeah, no. I wanted the Essex programme. I want to run the LBC number.
Oh, blimey, you're not listening to BBC Essex, are you?
Well, from time to time I do.
That's all right. What are they doing on there?
I've been listening to LBC since it started, 73.
73, you want excellent. You want one of those. What do you think of Iain Lee?
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah, no,
I like them all.
Clive Ball's good, isn't he?
No, they're all right.
Who's that in the background?
My husband. He said we have to have a change.
Tell him to shut up. I'm talking to you, Esther.
Shut up, Elf. He's talking to me.
There we... So what were you phoning in BBC?
He said, come outside, he'll see you.
Well, he's an old man. I could beat him up easily. No, what were you phoning into Essex for then? What are they doing that's warranted a phone call from you?
They're, you've got to guess who's talking.
Oh, we can do that here.
No, well, voices.
Yeah, OK, hang on a second. Have a guess who this is.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
Who do you think that is?
I bet it's you.
No, it's not. I'll give you a clue. It's Duncan Bannatyne. Have another listen.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
It's Duncan Bannatyne. Who do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know. Don't know that one.
Do you want to hear it again? It's Duncan Bannatyne. I'll play it again. Here we go.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
It's Duncan Bannatyne. Who do you think it is, Esther?
Clive Ball.
Clive Ball? No. Good guess. Esther, well, listen, Esther, thank you for calling in.
Oh, all right.
And I hope you... Who do you think the voice is on the Essex competition?
Andrea Lodge.
Andrea Lodge, is it? Yeah. Well, Esther, good luck on that.
I hope so. If I can think of the number, I would have rung your number.
Oh,
wouldn't I,
blimey.
with me?
Yeah, you
So it's the age.
it could be.
80 odd.
There we go. Took you
number.
Took you 4 minutes to say that. Esther, best of luck. Thanks for calling, love.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What a nice lady. By the way, if you want to play the Mystery Voice competition...
I'm not about it,
That's what you got to guess. 0870 9090 973. Joe!
Ian, how's it going, sir?
It's going all right. I think it's beginning to pick up a little bit, which is good news.
Yes, it is. Listen, about the watching the them quiz shows late at night.
Oh, yes, like Quiz Monkey and Quiz Mania and things.
Yes, true. Now, I've got a bit of a confession to make. Years ago, before they put all these quiz programs on, when I used to come back from a heavy night out,
Yes.
I used to put on, remember them shopping channels where they used to inanely sell one object for about 4 hours?
Yeah, do you know what? I used to watch those.
And, you know, when you're a bit drunk and a little bit spaced out and you're watching them and it's like, what the hell are these people... I couldn't believe how they can rab it on, selling like a chopping board for like 4 hours.
Yeah, so, and the thing is, you get home, I used to do that. I used to get home from the boozer and you'd be a little bit worse for wear and you'd watch it and you'd have a laugh. Suddenly it's 3:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
You're going, what, hang on, we got in at 12? What the hell has happened here? But have you ever bought anything off those channels?
Bearing that, I've never bought something off one of them channels, but I've bought something that was advertised on one of them channels. And then it's called a V-chopper. And
Right, go on. What a surprise. It's either going to be a bit of gym equipment or something you use in the kitchen, isn't it?
Yes, it's something used in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So this V-chopper, it's you sort of shove an onion in this little cup holder thing, and then you can chop it in, that's it, like you would get it in a cafe.
It's a professionally chopped onion.
It is a professionally chopped onion. And they used to say, like, oh, don't use your knives because you blunt your knives and all this, and this will never blunt.
You'll blunt your knives. Do knives blunt anymore? I think knives stay sharp forever, don't they?
But in the advert, the man said, when you bang it on your counter, that's what blunts them. And that's what sold it for me.
I've never banged a knife on a counter.
Well, try it. See how long you can bang your knife on a counter, and then see if it ends up blunt.
Joe, I shall have a go at that. Thank you very, very much indeed. Wow, his parties must be fun, huh? Jason.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jason.
You seen that film, Cool Hand Luke?
Is that Paul Newman?
That's the one.
I've not seen it, no.
So you are now Cool Hand Ian.
Well, thank you. Was he a poker player or something in that?
Yeah, no, when he ate all the eggs.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that scene a long time ago. Maybe I have seen the film then. How many eggs does he eat? A dozen or something?
No, it's in like this, in the 50s or something. He ends up that massive stomach, doesn't he? But they sort of... I was wondering, if you're going to eat all these Maltesers, you've got to keep a warm cup of tea handy.
Okay. I don't drink tea anymore.
Well, warm water, isn't it? Because you're sort of all onto this health life.
Oh, well, do you know what? I went to Tesco's last night. I did a Tesco's run.
Yeah.
And all I bought was like fruit and vegetables. Have you ever had this? I bought something and it's a bit disappointing actually. Curly kale.
Yeah, I've had that.
Oh, all it is just like curly leaves and that's it.
Horrible.
It wasn't that nice actually, but I bought all healthy food last night, and vegetables and fruit and all this kind of stuff.
You're not a proper geezer anymore. Then.
I'm not. I don't know if I ever was a proper geezer.
Yeah, I was always a proper geezer.
I think I was always a little bit. Something was slightly wrong, but well, Chris, my line 6 was doing something weird. Then did you see that? Line 6 was going a bit weird. Anyway,
Ian?
Yes.
Are you going to hum a song while eating those Maltesers?
What song would you like me to hum?
I don't know. How about one of the Monkeys? Daydream Believer.
You want me to hum Daydream Believer?
Well, take your mind off of all of them.
Yeah, I could have a go.
Yeah, it'd be excellent, wouldn't it? And it's got to be a time limit.
What? No, can we just stop him? But listen, the rules are, I'm not going to eat them, I'm not chewing them, I'm going to put them in my mouth, Chris is going to count them as they go in, He'll probably count them as they come out, because I ain't swallowing all of these.
Oh no, you've got to keep them in the fridge then, before you use them.
Yes, that's a good point. That's a very good point, yes.
And then bring them straight out of the fridge and then wallop.
Yeah, wallop?
Wallop.
Yes. Jason, very quickly, do you watch those through the night quiz shows?
Did actually. When we was on holiday this year, there was a telly in the bedroom where we were staying.
Oh, yeah.
And we put, late at night, that's all that's on, isn't it?
Yeah.
And to this day, it was a few weeks ago, it was, I've never watched it before, and it was Work Blank. And I fell asleep to it. And all the next day, all I kept thinking was, what was the final outcome?
So you didn't even...
Work blank.
So you were watching it, waiting for the answer, and then you fell asleep and missed it?
Yeah, well, it goes on forever, doesn't
Yes,
it? Ever and ever and ever. It's infinite.
It is actually infinite. It's still going on right now somewhere.
So somebody knew what that question was.
So this was a couple of weeks ago, the one on ITV.
Yeah.
And it was Work Something.
Work Something.
Jason, we will find out for you. 0870 9090 973. There we go. Look, I can see Chris thinking. Look, he's actually away with the fairies trying to think. 0870 9090 973.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee, the Afternoon Wireless Show.
OK, coming up after the news at 4:30, we do a feature. We did a feature. I'll explain more later, where you could meet me for 22 minutes and buy me a drink. Well, yesterday we went to meet Martin, and we'll play that shortly. And if you're thinking, well, Iain, that's not enough to keep me tuned into the station. I'm thinking of phoning up this BBC Radio Essex and saying that whatever the answer to that question is. Well, after the news, we've got Francis in Dartford, haven't we, Francis?
Oh, Iain, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm about to pass, a busy road. I might get knocked down and not be talking to you.
Oh, my God. Yes.
It's okay, I'm across safely.
So you're across the road safely?
Yes,
So
I am. Now I can talk to you, but I'm on the main road, so it's rather busy.
OK, but you can talk to us after the news, can you, Francis?
I can do.
Stay there, don't move, please. It don't get no better than this. OK, how many Maltesers can I shove in my mouth? Tony Blair wearing glasses, jogging and running, fan clubs and quiz shows through the night. Every angle is being touched today. Francis.
Hello, Iain. Gosh, I've hardly got any breath in left to talk to you.
Yes, you don't need breasts to talk to me.
Oh. three days in a row?
Oh, isn't it
Getting stuck on you.
You're doing what to me?
Getting stuck on you.
OK, well, that's good to know. Thank you.
Walking, or you're talking about jogging?
Yes, we were saying that obviously, and although some people deny this, when you run, your feet have to leave the ground, but when you're jogging, they don't.
When you're jogging, it doesn't.
No.
Let me try and do it.
You're going to do it now, are you? Where are you, Francis?
I'm along the main road in Dartford or
OK.
Crayford.
Well, could you go for a little jog for us?
Right.
And let's see if your feet leave the ground.
I'm jogging now. Yes, my feet are touching the ground all the time.
OK, now try actually sprinting as fast as you can.
Leave that to you, Iain.
Oh, Francis. Oh, well. Have you got any... You haven't sung any songs for us for a while.
Oh, God, don't ask me to sing now.
Well, why not?
I have no breath left. I can only do the last one.
OK, well...
That's an old-fashioned one, isn't it? That was last year.
Yeah, we don't want that.
It becomes boring.
Yes.
You hear the same thing.
Yes, we don't want that. That'll be...
I'd need a few minutes to think of something.
OK, bombers. Well, anyway, Francis, thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Iain.
There we go,
Talk
lovely.
to you again. Bye.
Bye-bye. No, Chris, because I've back-timed it myself. I've done it already.
Don't muff it up?
I won't muff it up. I've back-timed it myself. Coming up in a little bit, you'll hear what happens when I went to meet Martin for 22 minutes at our top-secret location. It's a feature that we've been doing for the last couple of months, normally with great success. Stephen is in Golders Green.
Yeah, hi, Iain. I just want to ask you, can you play that Giddy Gang song? I like it really much.
Can I do what?
You know the Giddy Gang song you played last week?
The Giddy Gang?
Yeah.
Giddy Gang?
You played some song with the Giddy Gang or something.
Oh, hang on a minute. You don't mean, do you mean...
No.
Do you mean this one?
I can open your eyes.
No, I don't hear any Giddy Gang, do you?
Giddy Gang?
Yes.
Oh,
played some
blimey.
song, Giddy.
Oh, hang on. I think I know what you mean. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Oh, yes, I know exactly what you mean. Do you mean, this one?
I say the words.
Oh, like a rhinestone cowboy. No, hang on.
Sunday, Tuesday, happy Thursday, the weekend comes.
Is that it?
Yeah, part of it was, yes. That's it. Iain, can you tell me what song it is? I want to get by the track.
What, this one?
Yes.
Or do you mean this one? Which one?
The one before that one. That's it.
It's called, well, I can't remember what it's called, but we call it Gadang Gadang.
Gadang Gadang.
Gadang Gadang.
Where can I get it from?
Off the internet, innit?
Yeah, where? Just put in Gadang Gadang.
In iTunes, you'll probably get it.
iTunes, but I don't want to pay for it.
We're not tough then, you know, for goodness sake. That was a mess, wasn't it? Hell's teeth, come on, if you're phoning up, be a bit more specific. Let us go to Ed in the Tooting.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Ed.
I saw that, Grammy Awards, Emmy Awards, whatever it was.
The BAFTA things. The BAFTA thing on E4 last night. What did you...
The best thing, okay, I watched it all the way through and never saw the 3 seconds of you at the end.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but there you go.
Yeah, me too.
In a Pradeep.
Yeah, they cut the... Basically, this is a video game BAFTAs that I was presenting the award, hosted by Vernon Kay, who I thought did an excellent job, very nice gentleman. Do you know what really, really annoyed me about that show, to the point I got so angry I had to switch off?
What?
That Muppet, Dave Berry, who basically did a history of video games that was factually incorrect.
He's an idiot.
He had his facts wrong, and he was saying, yeah, all these old video games, they were rubbish. Look at this, it's rubbish. This is rubbish. People who play video games are geeks, and it's rubbish. He's wrong. Old video games were fantastic, and video games make more money than movies and pop music combined, so it can't just be a minority thing that only geeks are into.
Well, the best thing about the whole thing...
Yeah.
When you turn around and said that your favourite game is Elite on the BBC because that is the best game of all time.
Elite is the greatest game ever made, but
Elite on the BBC B, yeah, not the Master.
BBC Model B, yes, but I got genuinely furious with Dave Berry, and I'm going to make it my mission to destroy that man, if at all. The very fact he gets paid work is offensive to me. He's a nice lad. Believe you me, he's a very nice lad, but he's awful. I've shocked Ed into submission. If you saw it, they're going to show it on Channel 4, and they'll probably repeat it on E4, the video game BAFTAs, and it was quite interesting. Vernon did a very good job, as he always does, and Dave Berry's a nice fella, Sarah Hendy, very nice, but it just annoyed me that they did this history of video games that was factually wrong, and they said that gamers are geeks, and they can't get girlfriends. Oh, God, that's so lazy and old-fashioned. 08709090973 if you want to comment on that. Anyway, we have been doing for the last couple of months a feature where you, the listener, can meet me for 22 minutes and buy me a drink. This is what happened when I went to meet Martin yesterday. This is Iain Lee with Agent Chris. Hello. We're off to our top... Look at the bus! We're off to our top secret location to meet someone for 22 minutes. Chris, who are we meeting today, please?
His name is Martin.
And, bit more about him.
He sounded like a really nice guy when I arranged it.
Right. That's it, is it?
I'm out. That's all I know.
Unbelievable. Okay, what time do we arrange to meet him?
1:45.
Right, it's now... 10 to 2, that means we can't find him, he's not here. What do we do?
Well, I've started the clock, so he has 21 minutes remaining.
Nice one, let's go inside and just, hang out and maybe meet some chicks.
Nice one.
Okay, listen, we've been here for about 10 minutes, this guy hasn't turned up. What's his name, Mark?
Martin.
Have you got his number?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a call now. Hang on. Hi, Martin. It's Chris from LBC. We're just wondering how far away are you? Oh, really? Oh, is everything alright? Well, okay, alright, we'll leave it for now, and, I'll email...
But I've given up, I should have given up a lot of work to do this.
Just send me an email, alright? Alright, cheers, Martin. Alright, bye.
Right, he better have a really good excuse for not being here, Chris, because I'm furious.
Well, he was very mysterious. He just got caught up in something.
He got caught up in something? What, like a mystery or a crime or something?
I don't know, but it sounded very serious. So,
This is the last time I ever do this.
What, because of Martin? Is it Martin's fault?
Yes.
Nice one, Martin.
Right, that's it. A no-show. I'm not doing that anymore.
That's the end of the feature.
That's the last one we ever do.
I'm speechless.
Brilliant idea. What? That's what we need. A brilliant idea for a new feature.
Genius.
Thanks. So, thanks to Martin. That's never happening again. Never doing that again. So we can take that off the website, Chris.
Nice one, Martin.
Yeah, nice one, Martin. You muffed up my show for everyone. So when you go to...
The
www.lbc.co.uk, that's going to be taken off. That's not happening. So, if any ideas for a new feature, then they would be gratefully appreciated, to be honest. Very, very disappointing. Lindsay.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, can I go for the mystery voice competition, please?
Oh, you want to play the mystery voice competition? Fantastic,
yeah.
OK.
Is the prize meeting you for 22 minutes?
Sorry?
Is the prize meeting you and Chris for 22 minutes?
It could be. Have a listen to this. It's Duncan Bannatyne.
I've Duncan Bannatyne.
Who do you think that is?
Well, I think it's Duncan Bannatyne.
Is it who?
The one from Dragon's Den, you know.
I need his name.
Duncan...
Duncan Bannatyne.
Bannatyne.
Duncan Bannatyne,
the
you're
one
saying?
you fancy.
You're saying it's Duncan Bannatyne?
Yeah.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
Absolutely correct. You got it spot on.
Oh, great. What do I win?
Well, it means you win a chance to go on to the next round.
Okay.
Who's this mystery voice?
Stupid FM station in London. And this guy is on during the day on a prime shift. He's like afternoon drive, which is a very big time prime shift.
Who's that?
I think it's Brenda.
You're thinking it's Verinda. Oh, and the prize is a chance to have a night of passion with me and Chris.
Pop-a-doodle-doo.
I'm afraid you got it wrong, Lindsay. It was Charlie Wolf. Never mind. I think we all escaped lightly there. 0870 9090 973. Adverts, news, travel, ads. Quiz TV shows. Quizmania, The Mint, Quiz Monkey. Running and jogging. Does anyone do speed walking still? I can't believe it was around in the 50s. I thought it was an 80s phenomenon. If anyone still does speed walking, 0870 9090 973. And other things that you'll pick up as we go along. Bruce!
Oh, hello, hi.
Bruce!
Did you wear your DJ the other night, then?
To the BAFTAs?
No, yeah, that's it.
The video game BAFTAs. Because there was a debate on the show as to whether I should wear a DJ or not. And in the end...
Dougie, the guy with the funny accent, and I said, don't wear that cheap suit of yours, whatever you do.
No, I wore a nice, plain, dark, navy blue suit and a white shirt and no tie, and I looked daddy cool.
Exactly. How did the geeks look? I bet they didn't wear...
Well, there was... The young lads sat at our table were in jeans and a T-shirt.
Exactly, they're geeks. Black T-shirt, jeans, long hair, greasy face.
Well, I tell you what, though, Bruce, you say that. There were some stunning, absolutely stunning women.
Really?
Oh, that Oriental girl that won 2 awards, Chris. You remember her? She with the big slit up her dress. Seriously, she had this big slit dress. She looked absolutely stunning.
I thought it was all going to be dark T-shirts, greasy face, and all men.
No, there were a lot of people in tuxedos. There were lots of women in sort of ball gowns and things like that. But there were some slightly less formally dressed people. Dave Berry, my nemesis, was wearing like jeans, a suit jacket, and a T-shirt, and he looked a right mess.
I was laughing about the radio presenter, Paul Gambaccini. I thought, what's he doing up there?
Oh, Gambo's at all of these things. Every award I've ever been to... What?
How does he get the ticket?
Well, look, Gambo's... I've met him a couple of times. He's I've met him once, actually. He's a very nice chap. But he just gets invited to all of these things because people love him.
Well, maybe you need a reporter. I put myself forward as a reporter for black tie... dinnerware and party correspondent.
So what would you do?
I'll go to lots of parties.
Okay, go on then.
And I'll report back to you. I might invite you to a few if they're any good. I could bring you up in the middle of them.
Do you know what? I don't like parties. I don't like parties, even if it's a house party or if it's like a big function somewhere.
That's why I should go for you and report back.
Okay, go on then.
Well, send me to the party.
Oh, hang on a minute. So it's up to me to arrange to send you to these parties, is it, Bruce?
Yeah, and for spending money.
Yeah, right.
And,
yes, you can get lost. Wanda!
Hello.
Hello, Wanda.
I'm having one of those days.
Oh, a good day or a bad day?
Well, so. I never get invited to parties, and I love parties. I'm a party animal.
I get invited to, not as much as I used to be, but I get invited to a lot of awards ceremonies and showbiz parties.
That's because you're a superstar DJ.
Get this! I had an invitation. Get this! I had an email the other day from Jimmy Carr's agent, Jimmy Carr, saying Jimmy Carr has personally invited you, Ian, to go to his book launch party.
What did he do, Darcy? I never get invited.
Well, do you think I'm going to that? I'm not. I'm fine, thank you. He's a nice lad, a very nice lad, but I'm fine. I'll stay at home and play Tomb Raider if you don't mind.
Well, look, why don't you give me the ticket, hey?
I could do, I suppose.
Go on. I don't particularly like Jimmy Carr, but I'm a good conversationalist.
Once I got invited to, get this. They're obviously just doing a mail out to anyone that had ever been on TV once. You know Jennifer Ellison?
Rings a bell.
She's a slightly tarty girl, used to be in Brookside, now is on the front page of the Star quite a lot.
Oh, yeah, that hussy, yes.
Well, yeah, I got invited to her birthday party.
So.
But I don't know her. Never met her. And I got invited to her birthday party. It's insane, isn't it?
Well, how about you give me the invite? Because I'm very sociable, I'm very chatty, and I dress up.
Dress up as what?
Well, I'm actually going to a friend's dress party, so we'll be wearing the gimp mask, but normally it's just a nice dress, a nice frock. I've got a fantastic figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
but good effort, Wanda.
Well, thanks for listening to me.
It's a pleasure. David.
Ian.
Yes?
How you doing?
I'm all right, yeah.
It was about an email that we left on your MySpace.
All right.
About the moist wipes.
MySpace.com/The Real Ian Lee. Still looking for my 3,000th friend.
That's the one.
Oh, were you the chap that a friend of yours did an experiment with moist wipes?
That I am the friend of the email sender, yes.
Oh, okay. So can you tell the story but not be vulgar?
I can try. Yes.
We're talking about moist wipes, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, and how I refuse to use them. But go on, David.
So you've not tried it yet?
No, I've not. No.
You're not going to go there?
It just seems a lot of money for something that I'm not going to feel comfortable using.
It's money well spent, Ian.
Go on.
Well, I rushed home from work one day.
Yes.
And I'd gone to the loo, as it were.
Yes.
To find there was no toilet paper.
Uh-oh.
And all that was there was my son's moist wipes.
Right, yes.
And so I had to use them, and since then I've used them ever since.
That's not the story that I heard.
What's the story you've heard?
That you did an experiment where you used toilet paper.
I know, I have done that.
And then you used a moist wipe afterwards. And once you saw the results,
how disgusting
all right,
it
yes,
was.
you carried on using moist wipes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Why are we getting a lot of people phoning in to talk about stuff that either I did last week or someone else did 3.5 months ago? How is that happening? I'm keen to. I'm going to try an experiment. It's soon. I need to get some more trousers for it. I'm going to go a month without wearing jeans. I'm really going to try this. I'm going to do a whole 4 weeks. I'm going to try and do 4 weeks without wearing any jeans. Cords don't count as jeans either, by the way, so I can get away with wearing cords. I think they're not jeans. But I was at a thing the other night, and there were about 30 people there, and I was the only one not wearing jeans. I thought, yeah, I like that. I like being the only person not wearing jeans. And I've worn jeans. I didn't wear jeans for quite a while when I was a bit younger. And it just dawns on me that I'm wearing jeans all the time because it's easy and it's lazy. So I'm going to try. I'm going to get another couple of pairs of trousers, really. But I'm going to try and live a month without wearing jeans. If you don't wear jeans at all, can you give me a call and... Well, I don't know if give me some pointers is a particularly good way of phrasing it, because obviously the only pointer is, well, don't wear jeans. But if you never wear jeans, or if you don't own a pair of jeans, 0870 90 90 973. I'd be keen to talk to you. Dilip is in the Chigwell.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear, sorry.
Hello, Dilip.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
You're on the radio?
I'm on the, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I just got into the cab. I'm sorry?
Oh, Dilip's driving it. Who are you then?
I just called for the cab to go to Chelmsford Avenue.
Oh, you're on the radio?
No, I'm on this
I'm
phone.
driving the cab. She's my substitute.
Yes, you're on LBC 97.3. This is Ian Lee.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Hi, Ian. Sorry, mate. I'm driving, so, it's a passenger. I don't want to get into trouble.
Yeah, well, you'll get into trouble by putting people on the radio without telling them, Dilip.
No, well, I said, please hold the phone, you know, like, I didn't want to let you down.
Well, you've let me down by being a muppet.
Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I'll have to make some time this next time.
Okay, lovely. What on earth was going on there? Eddie.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Eddie.
Hello, mate. The other night, I was out with some work friends.
Yes.
And I thought I'd found something. I listened to you a couple of weeks ago on the radio, and I thought it was hilarious. So I was telling all my mates about it, saying, listen to this bloke, Iain Lee, on the radio. Absolutely brilliant. They was all listening anyway.
Yeah.
And one of them actually sold you a boiler. I thought, I've really been left out of the club here.
Sold me a boiler?
Julian.
Julian?
My mate Julian, yeah. Sold you a boiler.
When?
I don't know. It must have been about, 6 months ago.
A boiler 6 months ago?
North London you live, don't you?
Yeah, but I didn't buy a boiler 6 months ago.
Well, he's lying then, isn't he?
He is lying. I bought the last time I bought a boiler was about 4 years ago.
Might have been then.
What? Who does he work for?
Oh, I can't say that.
Is it? Is it
a big blue flame on the side of the van?
Oh well, then, mate. Well, yeah, it could. Well, British Gas is what you're saying.
Is it?
Well, he could have.
That was.
He possibly could have done. Yes. Well, tell him the knob's broken off the bottom of it.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't change the water pressure.
I'll give him a ring. We'll just put one on for you.
Oh, there you go. Good lad, Eddie. Thank you for that. Isn't it a small world? And it's populated by mentals. 0870 9090 973. How do I live a gene-free lifestyle? If you can help me, give us a call and I'll speak to you after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Chris, I'll tell you what you've done with that.
What?
It's too small. Your A's look like Q's, and you've not put the time that they're on. Basically, let me explain what's happening. Listen, in the studio, we have a whiteboard. You probably can't say that now. And what we do is producers will write on the whiteboard, for example, if someone is standing in for someone, if there is a special guest on a show. And Chris has written, Upper Street from TV programme Totally Boy Band will be with Iain Lee on Music the Thursday the 19th. Thing is, it's too small to see, and you've not written what time
You
they're
just
on.
read it.
Well, I can see it, but I know it's there. If I glance over there and I'm stumbling because I haven't got much to say, I don't know, like, imagine I'm James or something, run out of things to say, you know, about veils and stuff. I look over there, that's not going to catch my eye, is it? I need something to catch my eye.
All right, I'll do
So
it again.
bigger.
All right.
So if you call in now and you come on the air, Chris will be in the studio with us, okay? Don't feel that means you can chip in, though, all right?
All right.
Okay. Scott.
Ian,
Yes?
how are you?
I'm all right, yes. I'm on...
Who is it?
It's Scott. Ignore Chris, Scott, and let's just carry on.
That's okay. I've got a solution to your gene-free lifestyle.
Oh, this is the plan. For those who just tuned in, I'm planning to live for a month without wearing jeans.
Right.
Is it doable?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay, well...
Chinos, Ian.
Chinos? They're like jeans, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, they're...
Shut up.
The reason they're good is that they are like the MDF of legwear.
Right.
Because it's like an amalgamation of both jean and trouser wear.
So it's like a treen or a jouser?
Yes.
Okay.
And, I know where you can get them for £6 a pair.
Is it Primark?
It is.
Yes, no,
I've got loads of them, and I think they're wonderful.
Do you know what?
They're really comfortable.
I've never done the Primark. I was in there once with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and I just went mad with the as people are rattling through the clothes hangers. And I was in there briefly the other day with my brother-in-law, but I couldn't face looking around in there. It's worth doing, is it, though?
Yes, it's excellent. There's lots of rubbish in there, but you can find some hidden gems.
I'm not convinced by the chinos, though. Aren't they perceived as being a little bit naff?
No, because you can wear them for both casual and you can dress them up and look really smart in them. So you can wear them for both things.
Okay, Scott, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm not convinced by the chinos. It's the kind of thing I imagine Chris would wear, his chinos. You know, it's just a little bit...
I wouldn't.
You know, not as I want to look kind of cool and individual. I want to be an individual, if that's possible. Matt is in Fulham.
Hello?
Yes, Matt?
Yeah, oh, hang on, sorry.
It's Matt. Will you just get on write that? How long does it take you to write something on there?
I'm doing it neatly.
Well, not that neatly. Yes, Matt?
That guy that was doing the quiz thing, work shy.
Oh, this
was the answer to work thing, work shy.
Right, let's explain. I was talking about people who watch Quizmania and things like that, and this guy had watched it and fallen asleep. He missed the answer. It was work something. Was that definitely the answer?
Well, probably.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. So you didn't see it then?
No, but look, the guy's been suffering all this time. We could put him out of his misery.
But you're just guessing, though, Matt. The thing is that with these Quizmania and Quiz Monkey, what they quite often do is that it's not the obvious one you're going to think it is.
Well, he didn't think of that one.
How do you know he didn't think of that one?
Bring him up and ask him. He didn't think of that.
Okay, well, I won't ring him up and ask him.
I finished.
Upper Street from TV programme Totally Boy Band. Well done, excellent. I've got no calls lined up now. I'm just going to pick one of these at random. Don't like having him in the studio. Makes me uncomfortable.
Hello.
Hello, is that Roger?
Yes.
Roger, you're on the air.
Oh, already?
Yes.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Roger.
My friend Ian Staples down in La Manga is listening to us, or you, on Sky.
Oh, yes.
And he doesn't believe that you played Chilblains and Mouthful of Sausage.
Oh, for God's sake.
Go on, give us it. Go on, give us it again.
Oh, these are the
This is
clips.
for Ian Staples in La Manga.
Chilblains?
That's it.
And they're quite far away on my computer. That's why it takes a while to go.
Yeah.
I've got a mouthful of sausage.
That's all right, that's it.
Is that all right?
That's fine.
Good lad, there we go. That filled up 30 seconds of broadcast time. What's this one? Line 4, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was exciting. You see how this works sometimes. Oh, Upper Street from TV programme Totally Boy Band will be on Music Thursday with Iain Lee from 3 p.m.
I just wrote that.
Yeah, I'm just reading it because I've finished talking about veils and stuff, hadn't I? Max! Bless you.
Right, I'll tell you, hang on. Is he your producer?
What?
Your producer, Chris?
Yes?
Was I speaking to him?
Can you speak to him?
No, was I? Oh, I probably was.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry, Ian. I've got to go. I'm on the A3.
Oh, apparently, Upper Street from... See how that one works, can't you? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
Hello, it's Ben in Kingston.
Hello, Ben.
Hello, I've got an idea for a feature.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, now we've dropped Meet Me for 22 minutes. We need a new feature.
How's about people can come to the office and challenge you at some Xbox game of their choosing, of some sort.
Oh, now, is it funny you say that?
Is it funny?
It is funny you say that, because Chris and I were thinking of doing that for an idea for something else that we've got.
Ah, isn't this the perfect time then to...
It's the perfect time. Well, Ben, I can say no more, but yes, that's in the pipeline.
Ah, fantastic.
Fantastisch. Hey, Chris, he thought the same idea that we thought. Paul is in Penge.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing very well, Paul, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to...
Well, Paul.
Say what?
Well, Paul.
I'm Paul.
Well, Paul, do you get it?
Well,
Paul.
Well, Paul.
Well, Paul.
You wanted someone to ring up that still does speed walking?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I do it still.
But do you not realise you look a little bit silly?
No, not the way I do it. I don't do it wiggling the hips. That's what you're on about.
You've got 10 seconds to describe the butch way to speed walk.
Well, you just sort of don't waggle your hips.
There we go, it works for me. 087... Sorry we had to cut you off there, Paul. We're coming to the ads. 0870 9090 973. More of your calls after this. Meet... there we go. Any of these coming through, Chris? These calls? Or are you just... Aaron!
Hiya.
Aaron!
Hiya, I'm in there. Well, I'm talking about trousers, that's it.
OK, go on then.
Right, yeah, you can wear trousers. It's great. You know, I wear trousers because I'm working in an office 5 days a week, and Saturdays, Sundays, you look even smarter.
But so it's all... Do you own any jeans at all?
No.
You don't own them?
No.
And don't you feel a bit left out about that?
Why? I look proper smart. I look better than them.
Proper smart, yes, I like that. I'd like to look proper smart. I'm thinking of doing it. It's a brave thing, though, because I'm very lazy when it comes to dressing, and not particularly, quite scruffy. And jeans are always the easy option.
Well, what happened is I came back from India and I lost a lot of weight.
Oh, yeah.
And so all my jeans didn't fit, so I chucked them out, and I got a new job, and I had to wear office clothes. So I went down, to your local Primark, you kit yourself out, and proper. Open button shirts, and you don't have to wear shirts on top. You can just wear the jumpers.
Aaron, listen, thank you very much for that. Maybe Primark. It sounds like Primark is the place I have to go to. It's very cheap, very, very cheap in Primark. Mark, do you shop in Primark?
All the time, Ian.
It's good value, is it?
It's excellent value for money, but can I give you a clothing tip?
Please do.
Slacks.
Beg your pardon?
Slacks.
Who are?
You should wear slacks.
Oh, slacks is what he's saying. Fantastic. Well, I don't... Do you know, Mark, I don't quite know what slacks are.
They're like a trouser from a suit.
Right, yeah, that's right.
But they're an individual item.
So you can buy them independently of a suit jacket?
Yes.
But the thing is, I've worn suit trousers on their own before, and they always look just a little bit uncomfortable without, you know, would you wear with it a shirt?
No, well, you should get... I'll give you a top tip.
Yeah, calm down.
I'm sorry, I'm getting excited, Ian, because I'm visually dressing you.
Yeah, well, visually, no, don't visualise me at all. Just...
Okay.
Yes, gently, calm down, yes.
A nice belt.
Yes.
Something that says...
Yeah.
I'm ready for action.
Yeah.
I'm off to a meeting or a date.
Yeah.
With a nice pleated pair of slacks.
Yes. Don't actually get excited again because you're sounding a little bit disturbing when you speak slowly.
With a very starched shirt.
Yes.
It'd look marvellous.
Yeah, and where would I get that belt from with that slogan on it?
You can come round to my house any day and...
Yeah. What are you wearing right now, Mark?
Nothing.
Thanks very much for that. That's unpleasant. Can we just have no more nude callers? I don't want any more nude callers, because do you know what I mean? I don't actually have to put up with that. It makes me very uncomfortable. Kevin!
How we doing, Ian?
Yeah, we're doing all right, Kevin.
He sounds weird, that guy.
I don't like nude men singing to me. You know, call me strange, but it makes me uncomfortable.
I was getting a bit worried then.
I don't like nude women singing to me. I don't like people singing to me. I don't like nude people talking to me. So every box was being ticked there.
He's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, Kevin, what do you want?
It's Kevin the Repo Man.
Oh, blimey, yes.
Yeah, I'm the Repo Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have to call you that, do I?
That's what Steve calls me, yeah.
Steve Allen?
Steve Allen, he calls me Kev the Repo Man.
Oh, in that case, we must maintain that tradition, mustn't we?
Oh,
yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Anyway, Ian.
Yes.
This guy was watching this NAF quiz show, waiting for the word of work, and then he fell asleep.
Oh, the Quizmania thing.
The Quizmania is so obvious, but it's not going to be the right answer, because Steve has sussed this lot out. He's sussed this lot out good and proper.
Yes.
It's a rip-off.
Steve Allen.
Steve Allen, he's sussed it.
Well, no. They're not a rip-off, because you know exactly what it's going to cost you to call in.
Yeah.
They don't hide anything from you, so it's not a rip-off. People know the chances, and obviously some people do win lots of money on there.
No one has. That's the thing. They might win 1,000. No one's ever won the jackpot.
I've seen someone win 10 grand on there.
Oh, Steve Allen's got it all wrong.
What's all this Steve Allen? Kevin, call in with your own thoughts, not with Valent's thoughts. For God's sake, Steve Allen says this, Steve Allen says that. Oh, dearie me, what was that all about? Are they like lovers or something? What's going on there?
Steve says he's back tomorrow.
At 5 o'clock in the morning, of course. Excellent stuff. Steve will be on in 12 hours' time. Bill is in Leighton.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there, Bill.
What are you doing?
Doing the radio show, mate, like I do every day at this time.
Oh, cool, man. I've got some advice for you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Forget the slacks. Forget the Primark. You want some comfy clothes, yeah?
I want to get rid of my jeans. I want to live a jean-free existence.
Well, I've got just the thing for you, my friend.
Okay, my friend.
All right, my friend, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Go to Muswell Hill Town Centre.
Yeah.
Walk into the nearest precinct.
Right.
Look for your nearest JD Sports chain.
Yeah.
JD Sports.
Can I say we don't have a JD Sports in Muswell Hill?
Well, go to the nearest one.
Wood Green.
Wood Green.
And what? And buy what? Buy tracksuits?
Get yourself some Echo.
Echo?
Echo, bruv.
What the hell is that?
Echo is the greatest make in history, my friend.
Okay, you're speaking in a very slow... Why is everyone speaking odd today? Mark in the Park fella was speaking odd. The last fella was... What's happening to everyone?
I can talk normal now.
Can you sing me this, Bill? Because maybe I'm not getting it because you're not singing it to me.
Well, all right then. Ian, my friend. Ian Lee, you wanna be nice and comfy, so why not wear some Echo, the Rhino brand? You look cool, you have the street cred, and I personally think it will suit you. Seriously, Ian, it will suit you.
Nice
Cannon.
one. That was good, wasn't it? Matt!
Hello.
Hello, Matt.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's not. I don't think it's been a particularly good show today. It's been all right today.
To be honest, it's not been that bad. I enjoy listening to you when I'm stuck in traffic.
okay.
It's about the only chance I get, quite frankly.
Nice one. Well, that's good. Thank you.
Your gene problem?
Yes.
My brother, I thought for years and years and years he didn't wear anything but jeans. Just turns out he's got really dark tracksuit trousers.
What? And you thought they were jeans?
Yeah, for ages. I never really paid close enough attention. And to be honest, if you get dark enough tracksuit trousers and you get them dirty, they look a bit like jeans from a distance anyway.
Do they? I'm trying to... what, like the shiny kind of tracksuit trousers?
No, not like a shell suit, not Jimmy Savile, but like the ones with the three stripes down the side and the little blue line on them sort of thing.
Yes.
You know the ones I mean.
The thing is, I can't function as a human being wearing tracksuit trousers at the age of 33. That looks
Well,
sad.
you've not got a problem at work. You're on the radio. Nobody can see you.
Well, James O'Brien judges me when I come in, and I've got to set a good example.
But you can wear those tracksuits. You can beat him in a race. You're allowed to wear tracksuit bottoms.
Do you know what? That's a good point, Matt. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't think I can get away with doing that, to be honest. I think maybe I'm a bit too old. Any other suggestions for what I can wear apart from jeans? I just need to go out and get some trousers, but I know I'm going to end up... What I'm going to do is end up going to the Gap and getting like a dozen pairs of trousers from the Gap. Everything I own is from the Gap. I'm a walking advert for the blooming place. More of your calls after this.
Nick Ferrari, he always...
Yes?
I'm calling because I've got an idea about what you could wear instead of jeans.
Oh, go ahead.
A friend of ours wears these sort of, it's going to sound awful, elasticated waist sort of pyjama trousers.
What, pyjama trousers in the daytime?
Yeah. And then he wears a sort of trendy jumper with them and some nice shoes. And it looks really nice. Even though it's a little bit alternative.
Yeah.
He actually looks quite good.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not wearing pyjamas. Because they've got that little flap at the front. You never know what's going to happen there, do you? Just out there talking to the posse. OK, 08709090973, on till 6:30. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, Triple M, we take your call straight to air for 30 minutes of, pretty much whatever. Chris, do we have any correspondence lined up?
We got two.
All righty, 5:38 Daily Correspondent update coming soon. What have we mentioned today? Jogging, running, Tony Blair wearing glasses, fan clubs, quiz TVs through the nights, and can I survive without wearing jeans for a month? I'm really going to do it, I think. I just need to get a couple more pairs of trousers, and then I've probably got enough to have a nice little... Then I have 3 pairs of trousers, and that's probably enough to survive a month without wearing jeans, I think. Just they're a bit lazy, aren't they, jeans? And they're easy to wear, and it's just... I'm wearing them now, and it's just the easy thing to do, so I'm a bit more imagination. I think. I'm not going to wear pyjama trousers, though, like that woman said. That's insane. Cosette is in the Whitechapel.
Oh, hi, Ian. I'm
Hello.
not actually in Whitechapel, as Nick seems to think I am. I'm actually in Clapham.
OK, well, never mind.
I've got a suggestion for you.
OK.
You don't want to wear trousers. You don't want to wear jeans. I'm suggesting you wear a skirt. They're very comfortable.
You're one of those perverts I've heard so much about. Do you know what? Let's just say I'm aware of what they feel like.
Why? Have you worn one?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, then you know that. It's the best thing for you.
It's not, the thing is, for a gentleman, it isn't, because we have a ding-dang, and it feels kind of, when you're wearing a skirt, there's no protection or covering of that, and everything feels a bit exposed. And it may be different for women, but men like to know that everything is safely packaged up.
There are always solutions for that. You could wear nice, close Calvin Klein boxers.
Hang on, now you're just getting a little bit creepy with imagining exactly... Is this some fantasy of yours to see...
It isn't, but you seem so very hard to please.
Yeah, well, that...
And that's the reason why I'm giving you proper suggestions.
OK. It's a good idea. I don't think it's going to happen either. But thank you. Jessie.
Hello?
Hello, Jessie.
Hi, can you hear me?
Well, yeah, that's why we're talking.
Oh, right, perfect. Now, I work in fashion PR, and I think I can solve your whole jeans dilemma.
OK.
Basically, I want you to come into my showroom, and I'll kit you out from head to toe for the next month in anything apart from jeans.
Right.
And you can keep it all for free.
Oh, hang on a second. This sounds almost too good to be true. There couldn't be a catch anywhere, could there?
No. Purely trying to help you.
Yeah.
But I can suggest at least 7 pairs of things you can wear instead of jeans, just off the top of my head.
Well, go on then. For example.
Right. For example, we have combat trousers, flannel trousers, tweed trousers.
Tweeds?
tweed trousers.
People don't wear tweed anymore, do they?
They do. It's back with a vengeance. Do you read GQ?
No, I don't. I read Nuts, I'm afraid.
Oh, well,
Only 'cause they send it to us every week.
Double-page fashion spread in Nuts.
Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah, no, in Nuts this week, they've got 200 girls kissing, is the feature. The whole feature is that. That's terrible.
It's a couple of pages after that.
Okay, I shall have a look.
So, yeah, I don't think it's a hard thing to do myself. But then, if you're not in the fashion industry, which you're not...
No, I'm not. No.
As somebody from the fashion industry,
Yes.
I am offering my services.
But Jessie, you say fashion PR.
Yes,
Now, the PR, that means public relations.
it does indeed.
So I cannot believe that you're going to give me a month's worth of free trousers
Yeah.
without a little... a little older...
Well, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Here we go, you see. There'll be no back scratching going on. Thank you very much indeed. There we go. 0870 90 90 950. Oh, it's Sifu.
Hello?
Hello, the Sifu.
I've got no competition for you today that we normally play.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't been prepared.
Oh, blimey. Well,
Right,
what do you want then?
you just made me laugh about the tweed trousers.
She sounded very nice, that lady. I hope she doesn't think I was being rude or anything. She sounded very, very nice. But I don't think people...
She did sound wholesome.
She sounded lovely, but I don't think people wear tweed anymore, do they?
Combat saying I don't own jeans myself.
Oh, okay.
Combats or something I find a little bit more better.
Yeah.
What about linen trousers?
Linen trousers, yes.
Very comfortable.
But not in the winter, though.
Why not?
Because it's too cold, you muppet.
You can get in the car. What are you going to walk around for in the cold for?
Guys, I love the fact your voice is just getting higher and higher with every sentence that you say.
It's the chi.
Yeah, well, yeah. I had some linen trousers once, and they're all right. The thing with combats is I think at 33 I'm too old to wear them.
I think you're wrong there. I agree with you on the tracksuits. You're 33. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Ian, walking. Don't run anymore. You will thank me when you're 60.
Really?
Too much impact on the joints.
Yes, it's bad for these, but if you go running on grass, that's better for you, isn't it?
Well, you don't want to be running on the grass, do you?
Yes. It's 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
This is Matt from the Heathrow, the kart fishing and UFC correspondent, and here is my update. More news from the weekend's UFC 64. The reign of long-standing middleweight champion Rich Franklin has come to an end at the hands of Anderson, the Spider, Silva. Silva used a classic Muay Thai clinch and pounded Ace with a barrage of vicious knees. Franklin could not deal with the punishment, and after I received a broken nose, he fell to the floor, at which point the ref stopped it. In this UFC's correspondent's opinion, I was particularly shocked.
Wow.
Greetings, London. It's Dave in from the South Uber veteran correspondent and a lover of Anna Raven. And did you know that the world's longest crayon measures 15 feet long? Dear, how about Agent Chris's word feature? You can't say, man. You're not promoting it. Come on, do it.
Dave was, of course, referring to the feature that we occasionally do about words that Chris can't say. But he's been very careful in speaking correctly recently, so we've not been able to exploit him for that. It's Danny Glover.
Hey, man, it's Danny Glover here from Lethal Weapon.
Oh, yeah, Lethal Weapon, and you're in Framley at the moment, are you?
I'm in Framley, man.
Nice one.
I mean, I'm just chilling out here, man.
Excellent stuff. What can I do for you, Danny Glover?
What I gotta say, man, is I apologize to everybody in this good country of yours, man.
Yeah.
For Predator 2.
Oh, I quite like Predator 2.
Well, I needed the dough, man. It's not as good as the first movie,
It's not as good as the first one, but I think there's something about Predator 2 that's quite good. You kill the Predator, though, don't you?
Well, of course, man. I'm Danny Glover.
But that was a bit silly, because there's no way that you, Danny Glover, could kill the Predator, who is kind of unbeatable.
Well, you've seen me in Lethal Weapon, man. I'm an all-round hero there, aren't I, yeah?
Well, no, you're kind of... Well, Mel Gibson's more the hero, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And, me and Melvin, we get on, but, Melvin is Melvin, and I'm Danny Glover.
Yeah. Well, Danny, yes...
I've also got something to say about your trousers, man.
Okay, Danny, yes.
And this is why I took the role of the man in Predator, because I needed the money. I needed an image change,
Yeah.
I used to do like your good self. Now, I now find more comfortable wearing is corduroys.
Oh, right, yes.
You know, and I think they're what you should be wearing. I won't make a silly noise when you're walking along. But, you know, you're a boy if you wear the Roy.
OK, thank you for that, Danny Glover. Please call again. Always nice to have Hollywood movie stars calling into the show. Janet's in the Chiswick.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Janet.
What's that all about?
It was Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon.
Same old show, no?
Yes.
He just suggested actually what I was going to suggest. I was going to help you out. You've got to get yourself to Zara. You ever shop in Zara?
No, I don't. I didn't think they sold blokes' clothes there.
Yeah. Really good blokes' clothes.
Okay.
And cords. You need to think about cords.
Well, I've recently acquired a pair of lovely brown... I can't believe we're talking about clothes, but I don't care. Some nice brown cords, and yes, they're very comfortable, and I think I look hot in them.
What do you normally wear on your feet with your jeans? Trainers, shoes, boots?
What?
What do you normally wear on your feet?
Trainers.
Oh, well, then you ought to consider the combats as well, you know.
Oh, I'm too old for combats, man. There can be one with 25-year-olds, but just on an old, lanky man like me, they look ridiculous.
Well, I was thinking, you know, you've got long legs. Combats would actually, I think they'd bring them down a little bit.
They'll bring my legs down?
Well, trainers make you look short, don't they?
What?
Make you look a bit short.
Trainers make you look short? What does that mean?
Well, they make you look shorter. I don't know.
How does that happen?
Well, on a girl will never wear trainers because they make her look short.
Well, but the other option the girl has is to wear high heels.
Well, yeah, but a bloke, if you wear boots or shoes, they kind of make you stand up. I don't know.
But I'm 6'3". I don't need to be any taller.
No, I know. That's why you need to wear combats and trainers, and then you won't look as tall if you're worried about being tall and lanky, like you just said.
Well, no, I'm not worried. Well, no way. Now I've got a complex. I'm now feeling paranoid. I'm not worried about it. I am what I am. But are we doing a fashion special all of a sudden? I don't really. Mind. If you'd like to take part, don't forget at 6 o'clock, it's Triple M, and we take your calls straight to air. And we kind of go off topic a bit, or maybe we stay on it. It depends. It's entirely up to you after 6 o'clock. If you want to contribute before then, may I suggest you give us a call now? Although the lines are quite busy, you might still go down before 6. The number, of course, is 0870 90 90 973.
Imagine if man landed on the moon...
But it's left of the show proper. No, about 10 minutes of the show proper. And Chris has gone mental and just put loads of people queued up to... I've got 10 people ready to go on the air. So let's do this as quickly as we can. Sean!
No, it's not Sean. It's Mel.
Mel who?
Mel Gibson.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now,
yes.
listen.
Yes.
Danny Glover is a maggot.
Right.
He's an absolute maggot. How dare he call up your show, start talking about Lethal Weapon, like he had anything to do with it.
Well, he was in it.
He's been riding my coattails his whole career.
Right.
That's why he ended up doing that rubbish Predator 2.
No, Predator 2 was quite good. I liked that one.
It was absolute. They offered it to me.
Yes.
They offered it to me, and I could see how bad it was, so I gave it to Danny Glover.
OK, so but why... I don't understand why you're both phoning up. He was saying nice things about you. You're slagging him off, Mel. Come on, a bit of peace.
I can't stand the man, to be quite frank with you.
OK, yes.
I had a thing with Patsy Kensit, and he ruined it for me.
OK, well, sorry to hear that. I've got to rattle through these calls, because there's about 10 lined up. Yes, Steve?
Is that me and Heather Green?
Yes.
Hello, Ian. Yeah, I was just going to tell you a random fact, actually, mate.
Oh, go ahead.
About Predator.
Yes.
And I actually prefer Predator 2.
The Predator 2's good, isn't it? Yeah.
It is much better. They were considering, when they were considering people for the role of the Predator, they were considering, obviously, tall people.
Yes.
But when it turned out that most of the cast were very tall as well, they decided that they had to find someone really tall.
Right.
And the bloke who played Predator was actually 7 foot 2.5 inches tall. So there you go.
Excellent. Jerry?
Hello, mate.
Hello, Jerry.
Predator's brilliant, man, but I think they had to kill him in the end because you couldn't make a third one, I don't think. I don't think it would have worked.
They made Alien versus Predator.
I didn't like Alien. Weren't my thing at all. It was boring.
OK.
Anyway, trousers.
Yes.
What you want to do, mate, right, get yourself down the army surplus.
Right.
Get yourself a pair of proper army slacks, right, with trousers, right?
Yes.
Right, because they've got the waistband on that. They're quite a high waistband, yeah?
Yeah.
What you do is you roll them over a couple of times.
Yeah.
You wear them really low in the hips, and with a nice pair of trainer and a shirt or a t-shirt, either denim jacket. Bob's your uncle.
Jerry, thank you for that. Francis.
Oh, hello.
You again?
Hi, Ian. Yes, it's me again. Hard to get rid of a bad thing.
I'm here with my son's girlfriend, Candice, so we're listening. I'm trying to convert her to LBC.
Oh, right, yeah.
I can't believe you came out with that statement. You don't like talking to anyone in the news. You poor girlfriend.
I don't like talking.
Suffering.
I don't like talking to people in the nude. It makes me uncomfortable.
Really?
Put some clothes on. You're not naked, are you, Francis?
Honestly, sorry?
Are you naked?
Naked? That's an arrestable offence. I'm talking
Yes.
with my roof down. I don't think so.
You got your roof down? What does that mean?
My roof of my car.
Oh, your car. I thought you meant you got your... out. Okay, well, excellent stuff. Lovely, thank you. Yes, Bob?
Hello, Ian.
Yes?
That Moon advert reminded me about...
Which advert? Well, an advert on the radio?
Well, there was an advert on about...
Yeah, well, we can't talk about that then, can we? Young Phil?
Hi, was that Duncan Valentine just then?
Yes, I believe it was. Matt?
You're not considered wearing shorts instead of trousers?
Not in this weather.
Yeah, but you're in... So you're talking about what you're going to wear to work or what you're going to wear out?
What am I going to wear in life? And also, the thing is, I don't have the legs for shorts.
Well, nor do I, but I mean, I'll wear shorts to work, I'll wear shorts around the house. Obviously, you've got to wear trousers sometimes. You go to a meeting, you've got to dress. But shorts is easy, shorts is great. You get any mess on you, it's a lot easier to wash your legs than to wash a whole pair of trousers.
To wash your legs.
And iron them, innit?
Do you remember, there was a fashion, again, this was probably in the late 80s, maybe a bit later, and it only lasted like 1 year because everyone realised it was ridiculous, where there were suits, businessmen were wearing suits, but instead of a trouser, they were wearing a short.
Yeah, it's the silliest thing in the world.
It was ridiculous, like 3/4 length shorts and as part of a suit. It was atrocious.
They still wear them, don't they, in places like Australia, like hot places and...
Well, the Australians are famously bonkers, aren't they?
Yeah, with short-sleeved shirts with ties as well.
Oh, that doesn't work for me at all. Thank you for that. Let's go to Verinda. Oh, no, we won't. Verinda.
Yeah, I've got a feature for you.
Oh, brilliant, lovely. Let's have it.
Why don't you or Agent Chris attempt to beat a world record? Huh? Oh, for yes or no?
Hello?
Hello?
Is that Verinda?
Yes or no? Yeah.
What's happening?
What's up? I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm fine, bruv.
Yeah, I wanted to, I was speaking to Ian, I think he bottled it.
He has, he always bottles it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You come out with some good stuff, Verinda.
Yeah, cheers,
You come out with some really good ideas.
Yeah.
Where's his respect? Come on, Ian, talk to him. Talk to the man. He's got some good ideas. He talks a lot of sense. You know he does.
Yeah, go on then. Tell me a world record attempt by you or Agent Chris.
What do you want him to do, Verinda?
Anything, but it has to be a world record. They have to be a world record. Try and at least anyway.
I reckon they should see how many Mars bars they could eat in one go.
How many Maltesers did he have?
He hasn't said. He's kept that top secret.
Why is that?
I
They
don't
thought he
know,
only had one.
He only had one.
Yeah.
You're probably right. He's probably too embarrassed to tell everyone what he had.
Yeah.
Fine.
Or they run out. I don't know. Yeah.
Chris probably didn't have enough money to go back to the food machine in the hallway.
Yeah. Or I don't know. The Maltesers run out. Or Agent Chris ate them all. I don't know.
Agent Chris probably had them. Did he tell you that? Did you hear the guy who said put them in the fridge before you eat them?
Yeah.
Because that way you can't melt them in your mouth. Because I know what you do.
At low speeds, the Lexus RX 400h, high performance...
About the Maltesers. That's why we didn't do it. We completely forgot to do it. The first hour of the show, if you missed it, was me taking bets on how many Maltesers I could shove in my mouth at one go. And we forgot. I'll do it at home tonight. Something. Liam!
Hello, mate.
Hello, Liam.
How you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
I was phoning in because there was a guy on your show about an hour and a half ago who was saying about how hard it was to get through to your radio station. You proved him wrong
Yes.
by phoning up the radio station right there and then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that it's hard to get on. It's just that I think that Chris is a bit crap and never phones you back.
Oh, but my producer, Agent Chris?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. Well, you better ask him why he never phones you back.
Well, let's ask him. Chris, why do you never phone Liam back?
Well, he did. He's on the air.
Yeah, today, probably about one out of 5 times he does it.
Prove it.
I can't prove it. Next time I phone,
Liam, sorry, if you've got no evidence, I'm afraid I have to come down on Chris's side. Sorry, it's just the way it goes. Yes, line 4, you're on the air.
I'm sorry if you've got no evidence, I'm afraid.
You're on the air.
I'm on the air.
Yes.
The way it goes.
Turn your radio off.
Yeah? Sorry if you've got no...
Oh, for God's
Hello, Chris. Ian.
Yes.
Cauliflower cheese, baby. Cauliflower cheese, mama. Cauliflower cheese, papa. That's right, cauliflower cheese.
If you missed the show today, it sounded like this. Line 9, you're on the air. See, it's me. It's easy to get through. I phoned up the show while I'm on the air, so that fella was talking out of his backside. Have a guess who this is.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
Who do you think that is?
I bet it's you.
No, it's not. I'll give you a clue. It's Duncan Bannatyne. Have another listen. Is it higher or lower than 6?
It's higher.
Is it 5?
No.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
It's Duncan Bannatyne. Who do you think it is?
Well, I don't know.
What number is it?
It's 10. But you've got to guess.
Is it 10?
How did you guess?
Do you want to hear it again? It's Duncan Bannatyne. I'll play it again. Here we go.
I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time. I've knocked about a time.
It's Duncan Bannatyne. Who do you think it is, Esther?
Blackpool.
My mouth isn't wide enough to squeeze 50 small geezers in at the same time. Yeah, like we're gonna call ourselves Upper Street because that's like where we live, and because what it's saying is like we're like the Upper Street, sort of sponsoring a roundabout. You know, in about 1980, John Lennon and Yoko Ono did those big posters in New York saying "War is over." I thought of doing something like that. I want to lie on the floor with my mouth open and Chris just to drop them in slowly.
You can come round to my house any day and...
What are you wearing right now, Mark?
Nothing.
Thanks very much for that. That's unpleasant. Can we just have no more nude callers? Wow. That was action-packed. If only we'd done the thing with the Maltesers, it would have been... I feel I've let you down, London. Again. Never mind. You know... things happen. OK. Triple M coming up next. 0870 9090 973. Calls go straight to air. 7-second delay. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. Apart from that, pretty much anything goes. We'll do it after the news, innit? No, so those headphones, it sounds funny because it's plugged into a different system.
We don't want you in here anyway.
I don't want to be in there. OK, Triple M, 0870 90 90 973. Calls go straight to air. You know the rules. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
If you've missed this part of the Iain Lee show, you're one of the lucky ones.
Well, how very dare you. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ed.
Oh, it's Graham.
How are you today, Ed?
How come you don't phone up for the normal part of the show? Is that because you know you won't get on?
It's probably got something to do with Chris's vendetta against me.
I don't think Chris is
I take it all old people as well, will you?
Well, not all old people. We embrace old people now.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Go down for that.
Can I have line 10 cleared up as well? It's hashed up for some reason.
Who's hashed up here?
Steady on, come on.
Bit of a drug reference.
No, not a drug reference. There is a hash symbol.
I know, I'm on your side there, Ian. Done a bit of a favour for you, Ian.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice act. Nothing bad, Ian.
Yeah.
Went to Croydon, was listening to Philip in the South Norwood earlier, Ian.
Oh, yes. And, talking about the tram stops being...
That's right, Ian. Guess what I've done?
You sponsor the tram stop?
I've got you on the tram station.
Oh, that's very kind, thank you.
On there. It's got your website, it's got a big picture of your big lovely face, Ian.
Brilliant.
A big face smiling over Croydon. It's,
Thank you for that, Graham, that's very generous.
It'll cost about £300, Ian.
Excuse me?
It's going to cost about £300, Ian.
Well, as long as you can afford it, that's great.
No, it's on top of it's now £600 you owe
I
me.
don't owe you any money.
Everything, Ian.
Goodbye, Graham.
Maltesers.
We forgot to do the Maltesers. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. The Cardinals are one game away from the World Series. Last night, beating the Mets 4-2. Can they do it tonight, or will the Mets take it to 7 games? Listen to LBC and watch the game on 5. More news soon.
Pass it on. Line 8, you're... Oh, what's wrong with this? Line 8, you're on the wireless. Hello?
No one's gonna call you a Hollywood queen. They won't think you're a model in a magazine. But show them, baby, you're right. You're really in shape.
If you've got the average figure but don't want to look average, wear a Playtex across your heart jar. Regular always.
Okay. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hey, it's Christian O'Connell.
Oh, hello, Christian O'Connell.
Oh, I heard you earlier in. Why are you bottling?
Listen, this is this weird guy, Kev, who kind of hassles me a bit, wants me to phone up and do part of your competition. I had to cut him off because we were mentioning another radio station a bit too much.
Now, come on in, let's be serious.
Yes.
You should ring in.
Why?
Because you should win £10,000.
But I'm not going to win £10,000 because I'll have proper Hollywood stars phoning in.
Oh, no, but you are. You're a celebrity here.
Oh, for God's
sake. Love your show.
Yeah, but listen, last time it was won by someone who got Jack Bauer to call in.
Now, listen, Ian.
In fact, I don't think Jack Bauer won. I think someone beat Jack Bauer.
Take the risk, Ian. Call the number. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
No, it's not going to happen. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian Duncan's Valentine.
Excuse me?
Ian Duncan's Valentine.
Excuse me?
Ian Duncan's Valentine.
Excuse me? What was that all about?
That's nice to know.
Yes. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Yeah, okay. What is happening today? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Muskel Hippofan Warhigh Calhoun. Hit me with some flange.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't
Come
know
on, hit me with some flange.
Oh.
Flange.
Yeah.
Flange.
There we go, thank you. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, can I ask you 2 questions?
But I may not answer them.
Okay, number 2. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken did.
Pardon?
The chicken.
Right, so I thought the egg came first.
Sorry?
Bye-bye.
What happened there? I hope we don't get freaks like this tomorrow at 3:30 when Upper Street from the excellent television series, MTV television series, Totally Boy Band are on the air. There's an ex New Kid on the Block, there's an ex Another Level, an ex 911, and Bradley from the S Club 7s. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. They're here tomorrow for Music Thursday at 3:30. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
I'd like to see you in a nice pair of slacks.
Okay, thank you. Line 10, you're on the wireless. No, you're too slow. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
It's Alex here, Ian.
Oh, bonjour, Alex.
Bonjour. You know that Paris is the fashion metropolis of the world, and
Yeah.
I was thinking for your trousers, you might like the Buccaneer style that goes 3/4 of way down the leg.
Oh, no.
Because they make...
Are you all right?
Yeah, I have a little cough. They're making you look a little bit shorter.
Yes. No, they look silly, those 3/4 length trousers.
No, it depends on if you are a nice slim figure and you have good legs.
I don't have good legs, I'm afraid.
Well,
No.
then, I put my thinking hat on again and I come back with another.
Bless you, Alex. Thank you for that. Appreciated. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
What happened to that clip? Remember Verinda, just say no. Yeah.
Remember, Verinda, just say no.
All right.
Hey, guess who's going to be hopefully calling us Friday between 4 and 5?
Who?
Have a guess. Friday, I've had 3 emails from the fella. Friday between 4 and 5, hopefully.
Oh, shut up now, you torag.
Fingers crossed.
Well, yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to speak to Yasser when he calls?
Yeah, all right then.
That's my dream. Is having those two gentlemen on the phone together. That's the dream. Hopefully, yes, London, I can reveal it now. I have received an email. Let me read the email, in fact. I think I've got it. It's in the Yasser file. Oh, no, don't tell me. Oh, no, I've deleted it, have I? Hang on a second. Oh, no. Hang on a second. This is too important to... I've deleted it. Chris, you've got them, have you? Can you find them? Find them for after the news, and we'll read those out, because it's genius. I can't believe I deleted that. Okay, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yes, bro.
Hey, Rab.
Sick. You got Upper Street, innit?
Upper Street coming in tomorrow at 3:30. It's wicked.
Is Bradley from S Club 7 in there?
Yes.
I used to go to school with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's from the same area as me.
All right, nice one.
He's a good bloke, he is.
I've met him before. He's a very good bloke.
Yeah, tell him I'll meet him in the park at 7.
Okay.
He'll know what it's about.
Okay, excellent. We're obviously going to go on their bikes or something and have a play, which is good fun. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Flange or chocolate?
Flange. Yes, there we go. We'll have... we've got the email. We'll read that after the news, an email from Yasser. Where he threatens to come on Friday, and I've written back to him, begging him. I'll read that in a bit. More Triple M coming up in a few moments. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We can do better, I think, than we've done this quarter. So come on, after the news, really up your game a wee bit.
If you could create your own world, what would you have?
We call like 3, 4, 5 times a show sometimes, and then he just stopped. And he sent me several emails today. One asking how to end his eBay auction quicker than it's listed. Something else. And then he sent me this one. This is my favourite one. Ian, do you What's Happening This Sunday? Let's see if you can make it... By the way, there's no full stop or punctuation in this. If there's any pauses, I'm adding those. Ian, do you What's Happening This Sunday? Let's see if you can make it third time lucky and know when the clocks go forward and when they go back. And I can prove this to you. I may call this week, probably on Friday, between 4 and 5, and I prove to you once and for all that I am right about this. And then you will have to say that you lied twice about the clocks going forward and back. And if you don't do this, I will not listen to your show again, except that if I am a co-presenter alongside you. See you.
Oh, shut up now, you torag.
So fingers crossed, Friday, between 4 and 5, he's coming back. Can't guarantee it, but it's got to be worth a listen, and it's got to be worth listening to see if he does. OK, last 8 minutes of the show, Triple M. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I think you should wear a nice pair of hot pants.
Yes, well, now, there's something to be said for the leather or the PVC hot pants. I think I'd look good in that. And now I've got a backside. Now, after going to the gym, I've actually got buttocks. I think I could carry it off. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hi, I've got 2 interesting points. One is, why is abbreviation such a long word? And also, why does lisp have an S in it?
You should write stand-up comedy in the 1980s. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Stay from the damn bastard. Oh, hello. Question.
Yes.
Chris from Crouch End.
Yes.
Or, the other one, you know.
I think I'd go for the other one. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Yes.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. Just ringing up about your hot pants.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
No, I think you should go to Primani.
Yes.
You know Primani? Do you know Primani?
I'm not aware of it.
No, that's Primark.
Right.
But it's called Primani, basically.
Right.
And you can get yourself a nice pair of leotards with a G-string.
OK, lovely. What? Yes, line 5.
Hello, Ian. Ken Livingstone here.
Hello, Ken.
Yes, Ian, I'm just, as you know, I've been in the news a lot today.
Yes.
I just want to make your listeners aware of a few things I'm phasing in over the next month.
OK, Ken, thank you for choosing us.
Yes, the first one, Ian, there's only 2, Ian. The first one is, I'm bringing a charge in for walking around London, Ian.
OK, it makes sense, yep.
Yes, because why should they get away with walking, you know? They should pay for it, Ian.
Yes, make the streets clearer.
That's it, Ian. The second one, Ian, which is a bit controversial, I'm breathing in London, Ian.
Oh,
bringing
right.
a charge in for that breathing.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
It's my air, Ian. It belongs to me. London belongs to me, Ian.
Yes, well, good work, Ken, thank you for that.
OK, tatty bye.
Tatty bye now, there we go, good lad. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Standard, Evening Standard, it's official. Even Ian Lee phones Ian Lee on LBC 97.3. More news tomorrow.
And then he listens to himself, and then he puts the phone down. Yes, line 5.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Wisdom.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, very well.
How's everything going?
Everything's all right.
How's Agent Chris?
He's fine.
You cool?
Yeah.
And how all the callers?
They're all good. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Yes, line 10.
Battle captured by alien beings. One Dalek destroyed. We will respond.
OK, lovely. Line 5.
Ian, there's a film not been about that all the critics are raving about, and I just don't want the public to be duped into going to see it. It's rubbish.
What film is that?
The Departed.
Well, who's in that?
Well, it's got an all-star cast. It's directed by Martin Scorsese. It's got Jack Nicholson. It's got Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Sheen.
I've seen the
Martin
poster for that,
Wahlberg.
yes.
It's terrible. It's just Scorsese's past his best, and everyone overacts, and it's got no storyline to it. It's too long. It's drawn out. It's pointless. You don't care about anyone.
So
don't bother.
Did you like it then?
It weren't bad. It weren't bad. It passed with a pleasant couple of hours.
Good lad, thank you very much. Line 2, you're on the wireless. No, you're too slow. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah, where's that funny man? I haven't heard him today. The fellow always says, you want to pee in the swimming pool? You know, the fellow we don't know if he's a man or a lady.
Oh, she was on earlier on, wasn't she? I think, yeah.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Yeah, line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hi there.
What's your name?
My name's Ian, what's yours?
Henry.
Names are fun, aren't they?
Huh?
Yeah. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, yeah, it's Verinda here.
Oh, hey, Verinda, how's it going?
Oh, it's alright, how you doing,
Yeah, fine. We just had someone phoning up asking where you'd been.
Oh, I've just been here.
Yeah.
Haven't been anywhere, just listening to your show.
Oh, okay, nice one. Do you want to say anything funny or rude or anything, or...?
No, it's not me. That's not I'm here at all, is it?
No, not at all, okay.
I'm never rude, am I?
No, not at all.
I'm just very shy, that's all.
Yeah,
That's why I speak like this.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for calling, Verinda.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good lad, there we go. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian,
Yes.
I'm a very bad girl in leather hot pants.
Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I just missed Verinda. I'd like to leave a message. Just to say I did everything you asked for on Monday. You know, I even told them you were funny. But, darling, it's Wednesday now, and I've still not got my money.
Oh, blimey, okay, there we go. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. This is Rick Nafari. Just phoned to say thanks for your views on that. I'm only cutting you off to fit more callers in.
Excellent. Thank you. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Slush puppies. Way. Hey.
Oh, that was creepy, wasn't it? That made me feel slightly uncomfortable.
Slush puppy, hey!
Oh, that made me feel more uncomfortable. Yes, line 7.
Quick joke for Verinda. It's clean.
Excellent. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Slush puppy, hey!
Oh, my God. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Ian, you know Evening Standard, man, how do you know he always listens to himself?
Sorry, what?
You know Evening Standard,
Oh,
man.
yes.
How do you know he always goes off to listen to himself?
Well, because what he quite often does is he'll then switch the radio on and hear it, but he'll forget to hang his phone up.
Yeah, but I never hear that. I'm always trying to listen to see if that's how you know, and I can never hear anything. Can you hear stuff that we don't.
Are you listening on, like, Rubbish FM?
No, I'm listening on Sky at the moment.
Oh, you should be able to hear it then. He didn't do it much today, to be honest, but normally he'll switch the radio up and hear himself and forget to hang up, so you'll just hear, you'll hear him in the background.
How funny.
Very funny. Yes, line 7. Yeah, well, I can't hear any of that. What was that? Jeez. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Ian.
Yes.
Just a quick question. You know your burping thing, where you can't burp?
I cannot belch, that's correct.
Yeah, well, see, I've got the same problem. I didn't know if there was some sort of medical reason that you found out, because I certainly don't know.
No, there isn't. I don't think there is. I belch, maybe. Well, I used to belch, like, twice a year by accident, like tiny little ones.
Oh, and you don't know it's coming. There's a tiny, that's it. That's all that comes out.
As I'm getting older, I'm doing it more, but I can't force a belch, and I normally just sit there feeling very bloated. So
yeah, it's not so bad for you. It's like when you're out and you're having a beer and stuff. You know, you can have 3 pints and that's your limit.
It used to be awful when I used to drink beer.
You just feel like you're going to explode.
Yeah, totally. And you just have this big bulging belly.
Sometimes I feel like going to the doctors and saying, look, you know, what has happened to me, and can it be reversed?
Do you know what? I think you should. This is true. I've thought about doing this as well, but I've bottled out of it.
It's weird, yeah. I'm seriously thinking about it, 'cause it's uncomfortable.
I think you should go and do it.
I'll let you know the outcome, yeah?
Good lad, thank you very much. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian!
Yes.
It's Jason in Ruislip.
Hello, Jason in Ruislip.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm really tired, but I'm fine.
Okay. I just want to wish my wife happy 6th year anniversary.
Oh, did you forget to get her a present then?
No, I had to go out last night and get one quick.
Oh, that's terrible! Oh, no, I can't condone that. That's very, very naughty. What's this email that's been sent at this time of the day? Supposed to say something about Upper Streets. Oh, look. Oh, we'll keep that, because that's good. That's an email about Upper Street coming in tomorrow, 3:30, by the way. Yeah, line... Oh, I can't do this. Why isn't that working? I've muffed this up, look. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Daddy long legs. Ian, just pull your legs up if they're too long. In fact, why don't you go in the garden and use a lawnmower to cut the grass and then cut your legs off?
What? Blimey, that's very macabre, isn't it? Wow, luckily I can laugh at that. Yes, line 2.
Hello, this is Vilo. Me and my cat, we love your show. It's very good. What has happened on your show today, Ian?
Hey, it's a guy ripping off Borat. That's a novelty. Right, we'll end it there, shall we? That's probably enough. Clive Bull on at 8 o'clock. He was in excellent form last night as I was playing Tomb Raider and listening to that. Why did you cut me off? I couldn't hear you. That's why, Verinda. Gary King is back for the big quiz tonight at 7. Nightly news next. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Thank you.
This show is completely... If Ian Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean...